Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John.
I'm Claire.
This is Benny, a true nerd, and welcome back to the... Claire! We discussed this! No! For God's sake, just give me one second to get to the... That's the one with the space that explodes, not the one with Parvati. Okay?
There is space and explosions in the outer world.
The other...
Also, if you haven't gotten the name of it right, then, you know.
Outer Wilds. Welcome to the No, not the Outer Wilds. That's the bigger problem. I've just about got the names the right way round. But
Have you, though?
I always say the Outer Wilds. I always say the Outer Wilds. The Outer Wilds. So it's Outer Wilds. It's Outer Wilds. Okay. So, let's see if I can make this work, and also put this over here, put this over here, you go over here. That's right. That's all as it should be broadly anyway. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, right. Just get this set up. You get set up. Everyone gets set up. This comes over here. It's gonna go black, but don't panic. This is supposed to happen. And that's quite loud. That looks a bit loud. Hang on. Let's just make that a bit quieter. Bit quieter. That's probably okay. Let me know if that's... Actually, no offense, the music on the title screen's a bit louder than the rest of it. Welcome to the welcome to Outer Wilds. Not the Outer Wilds. So, that's where we are right now. This is my game of the year. This has been formally named as my game of the year. If something comes out in the next 12 days that's better, that's going to be embarrassing. There's nothing in the schedule that I think is going to do that. And to answer a couple of people who did say, Paranoia, which I played since, would not quite get into the top 15. Might have snuck into the top 20. Could have snuck into the top 20, had it been a 20. Paranoia might have made it into the top 20 just because the script is really snappy and fun and the tone is fun. But it wouldn't have been in the top 15. So that would not have, that was not robbed. That was not robbed by anything. So that's where we are right now. Hello, everybody. Nice chill. We're going to have a nice chill stream tonight. And when I say chill stream, I'm going to get eaten by an anglerfish, probably have to go and give a jellyfish a hug, then the universe is going to explode. But it's going to be relatively chill, like, as can be under those circumstances. Also, I've got marvellously good news. So, some of you may know we've been very cold for a few days because our boiler just kind of packed tin as an early Christmas present to us. So, the weird metal things against the wall are now producing heat again. Yay! We have central heat. It's been really cocking cold. And I'm not going to deny I've had to do some things I'm not proud of while we've not had central heating. One of them is wearing what Claire assures me is an entirely masculine garment called some form of thermal undergear or something.
It's just called thermals and, know...
It's just leggings, isn't it? It's basically just man leggings or meggings, if you will.
No, you made up that word.
That's meggings. They're just meggings. So I've just been wearing meggings.
Let me just tell you.
Let me just tell you. My ass looks magnificent in meggings.
Well, your ass looks magnificent all the time.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that's so. I've taken off the meggings today.
Oh my God! Stop saying that. It's not an actual word.
Yes. Okay. Google meggings. I cannot be the first person.
I am not a
Google meggings right now.
No.
Claire, you're literally being paid right now. You're on work time. Google meggings.
Is that somehow sexual harassment?
Okay, fine. You're going to ruin the stream by making me kill the music so I could Google meggings. Meggings! Yes! Meggings. Oh shit, there's gold meggings. Claire, I want shiny gold meggings.
No, you don't.
I didn't know shiny gold meggings was an option. The shiny gold meggings.
John, do you mean long johns? Long john thermals and not leggings?
Well, there are things as meggings.
Yeah.
I need to go buy these. Excuse me, just 1 second. I just need to go buy these meggings. Claire, I need you, Claire, find this and take a screenshot of it and share this with the stream. Share a stream of this with the meggings.
What? Oh my god. You can't even do words anymore.
Look, I can. It says meggings.
Listen.
Right, they're 24-carat meggings.
I want everybody to know that I just googled meggings and I did not get a pair
With
of
a free
gold
pair
meggings.
of meggings. I've just been offered a free pair of meggings.
Listen,
yes.
I just want everybody to know that I just googled meggings and I did not get a pair of gold meggings as my second result. So your Google Analytics are just more fabulous than mine.
You're just jelly that your ass doesn't look as good in the meggings.
Oh my god. Okay.
So this is where we've started off today. It's all downhill from here. It's all flipping downhill from here. Oh dear. Claire, I need you to share this with the chat.
Yeah, I'm fucking looking for it, John.
Very important.
They're 45 quid!
I know. Well, they're solid gold. It's 24-carat meggings, Claire. They're 24-carat.
Wow.
You're paying for quality.
Wow.
You're paying for the quality, Claire.
Mm-hmm.
Need some 24-carat meggings.
Oh wow.
If I ever get to 1 million subscribers, I will make a video exclusively showing off my ass in 24-carat meggings. That's a thing we're gonna do. That's a thing we're gonna do. 24-carat meggings with a diamond on each butt cheek. Right, so.
Oh god. That would be really uncomfortable to sit in now.
It would be, you're right. That's
Anyway, shout out to Brian who gave us $2 and says Wednesday streams, but I've got work to do.
Sorry, Brian. Sorry about
you
that.
Can just pretend to work. And
We've been very busy.
It's
It's not been a good December for us. We've been very busy, as some of you who follow us on Twitter know. We've had not a good December. So we've been variously busy in various ways. Anyway, let's just, resume our little expedition here. No need to kind of, rush or anything. The universe explodes a few times. That's cool. I need to remember what the controls are. I think I remember most of it, but I just need to remember some of it. It's going to be like Jedi Knight, where the first thing I do is run straight into a cliff and then I can't remember how to grip onto cliffs. It's going to be great.
Shout out to Leo, who gave us £2. And to Brad, who gave us $20 and says, "Hi, Claire and John. I love your content and your dynamic together. Keep up the amazing work from Albuquerque."
Oh, Albuquerque. Albuquerque's a fun word to say.
I think you're saying it wrong.
What? No.
I mean, I think I'm saying it wrong too, but I think you're saying it wronger than me. Americans,
Albuquerque.
please let us know.
We said it the same. Albuquerque.
Albuquerque.
No, you're saying Albuquerque. Just because, okay, Claire's hungry right now. She skipped breakfast. She really wants a cookie. That's why Claire's wrong at the minute.
I'm not hungry. I literally just had digestives dunked into my tea.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I'll save all the cookies for me then.
No.
I guess if we don't need the cookies. So, just as a reminder, this is where we were. I feel like we've actually, we've done. I think we made some good progress. I don't know whether we're going to wrap things up today, but I feel like our little map of things is going pretty well, all things considered. So, I think, the two big things that we've got, the two really big outstanding mysteries are, there was the anglerfish fossil. I'm not sure that's really that important, to be honest. Oh. Yes.
John's saying it right. Fuck you all.
Yay! Albuquerque, not Albuquerque. Albuquerques. So, the big lead we've got, I think, is one, we know there's an Ash Twin project. There's something on the Hourglass Twins we haven't found yet. And two, in the bramble, the dark bramble thing at the edge of the galaxy, there was a signal, because we followed the signal that we created by firing the tracker through the little wormhole at the north of our starting planet, Timber Half. But we didn't actually just get out our little scanning device, because there was actually another signal. There was another signal in there. So we need to follow that signal, which means we have to go straight back into the bloody, the bloody anglerfish, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? And we have to, go back to the Hourglass Twins. I think I want to get the Actually, no, I'm not emotionally ready for the for the anglerfish yet. So we're gonna start with the not anglerfish. We're gonna start with the not anglerfish. That's the moon. Hang on. Need to just plot myself a thing here. Where's the hourglass twins? Oh, they're just to the left. Hang about. I just need to find them. They're over.
So we were talking about in the chat. Someone was asking how long we were gonna go for, and we're not. This is not gonna be too long today because yeah, we had to break down our kitchen quite a bit for the heating to be repaired.
Yeah.
So it's all being emptied, and now we've got to put it back together properly.
Yeah. So we're gonna do. We aim for a couple of hours on the Wednesday streams. They're not as long as the Saturday streams.
Yeah, but usually we aim for a couple, and we do 3.5. Today we actually have to keep it a bit tight because we do have to like do a bit more housework after dinner.
Yeah, that is true. Okay. So we're about matching the speed of these things. So, okay. The thing is, okay, so there's Ember Twin and there's Ash Twin. I think we've already done a fair bit of exploration on Ember Twin. We've done a fair bit on Ember Twin already. I'm just going to do a little... But also, like, at this point during... Because, of course, yeah, just as a reminder, sand gets drained off Ash Twin to Ember, creating an hourglass that when it runs out, the universe explodes. So, right now, there's less stuff available on Ash, more stuff available on Ember. So I'm just going to kind of do the rounds and see if I can spot anything that I haven't visited. Because I think we've explored this area pretty well. And oh, I shouldn't be here, by the way. I shouldn't actually get hit by the sand beam. That would be bad. So just stop. Uh-oh. Wait. What? What's that? I don't remember this here. I don't remember this. What's this?
I mean, that looks like some sort of a landing pad or something.
Yeah, but it's rotating. I don't remember this. Okay, hang on. I think I found... Okay, I found something I don't think I've seen yet already. So, I mean, those are the symbols. Those symbols are the symbols that correspond to... I think I've just put my ship on top of it. It's like, what's it called? An oratory? Or orbitary? A model that represents the motion of bodies. You can literally see it. It's the motion of bodies. And there's the Wanderer just kind of passing by over there. So, okay, that's cute. I'm not sure there's anything at the centre. Well, that would logically be the sun, but unless this is a model. Hang on, Hang on. Oh, that'll be representing where the wandering moon is. That presumably is moving to match wherever the moon is right now. Yeah, that's the wandering moon, the quantum moon. So it's moving. It's moving around. Okay.
Several people are saying an orrery.
Orrery, okay. Okay, this planet sometimes and only sometimes has a moon. Also of note, it disappears if no one's watching it. Yeah, we know about the quantum moon already. Found your note, kindly count me among this moon's admirers. What's happening when it disappears? Does it move to another location? Believe so. So we know about that already. So, okay, that's just a way of introducing the quantum moon. So even though we haven't seen this before, I feel like, yeah, what it's trying to introduce, we've already seen and we already know. So I'm going to take off again and have a bit of a loopsy round. Claire!
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see if I can pronounce this super chat. Shout out to Slurry Dude who gave us $5 Canadian.
Best dollars.
And says, towards the 24k meggings.
24 carat meggings. 24,000 pound meggings would be great too.
It said 24k.
I will gladly go for 24,000 pound meggings if they exist.
Okay, you will not buy 24,000 pounds worth of meggings. Do you know how many Recallers quests that is?
I can do whatever I want with my money.
Yeah, but you're not going to do that with your money.
Probably not, no.
Like...
What's that? What's that thing?
I don't know.
It's a thing. We know that... I want to check everything I haven't seen on the surface of this planet.
It does look like a broken window or something like that, but it's a bit weird.
Okay. Doesn't respond to anything. Because, yeah, we know somewhere on these two systems there is the Ash Twin Project that is still marked as a big mystery. And it's the centre of everything, because it seems to be... Yeah, my working theory right now is, do you remember how last time we found the observatory where they were investigating time travel? And they basically said, we can send something through a wormhole, and it appears the other side slightly before it's set off.
Yeah,
the black hole and the white hole. And we found the high energy lab that basically said, the more energy you put into it, the further back something goes, and it becomes observable. Working theory. In 20 minutes, the sun explodes. At which point, I am fired backwards in time 20 minutes. The energy of the sun exploding is what is pushing me backwards. Self-perpetuating loop. Every 20 minutes, I get pushed I arrive 20 minutes before I set off, at which point the sun hasn't exploded yet. Ongoing cycle. Self-perpetuating loop. That's my theory for why, physically speaking, I'm doing the loop. I think. Because, for some reason, when I'm hit by the energy of the sun, I get sent back 20 minutes. Then again, so do other people. Other people get sent back too. Because when we've spoken to our fellows on the other bits of the other worlds, they seem to be, some of them at least, seem to be conceptually aware of this. So, yeah, there's that guy's camp. We've spoken to him before. So that's not new. And that's part of the trellis above the Heinz lab. That's not new. That's the bit where, yeah, that's the big central bit there. That's the big lake bed that leads down to the quantum rock. In which case, just loop round this side. And then that's the crash site, isn't it? Yeah, that's the crash. No, that was the wrong button. Wrong button. It's fine, I haven't crashed. That was the crash site, where one of the escape pods from their main ship came down, and then there's some ruins up here which we just landed on. So that seems to be everything, aside from, of course, the internal city, which we've already witnessed, on this area. Aside from... Yeah, hang on. Match. Can I actually go into here? Because I'm not sure I've actually been in here before. Oh, I'm gonna... Ow! Uh-oh. Fudge. Just bring it down nice and soft. Ow. Good enough. Okay, no. Landing mode. Yeah, there we go. Got it. Okay. I'm not sure I've actually come down here before. Oh!
What did you do?
Just walk me back into my ship thing. Yeah, I'm not sure I've actually come down here before. So... Okay, well, there's something down over here. Okay. Alright, let's need to nip up top here for a... Hang on. Ah! I forgot what button my jetpack was on. Now I know. It's right trigger again. Okay, I can't remember if I've come down here. Where does this go? The Sunless City, which I assume is the city with the high energy lab. Possibly this is just a back entrance to that. The shuttle is currently resting at the comet. Call the shuttle home. Activate the gravity cannon. And now there's a shuttle there. Okay. So, hang on, what was that? Activate the gravity cannon. Ah! Ice! There's ice. Look at that, there's ice on it. This is the, remember how there was a thing? There was a shuttle semi-buried in the ice at the Wanderer? This is it. Except now it's here.
Okay. Because of the time difference?
Because we literally just told it to come back here. We walked it back here. There's a cannon, a gravity beam of some description. So we can now get inside this thing, which I can't remember whether we were able to before or not. And there's no my stuff going on here. I fear our situation may be dire. Pi, Poke and I landed here on this comet not long after its arrival in the star system. Shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Pi and Poke were able to locate a fissure in the ice, and the comet's sunward side descended in to investigate the source of the readings. But Pi and my sister have been gone for a long time now. They haven't contacted me since descending below the surface. Should I leave the shuttle to look for them? I want to follow protocol. Don't know what I'll do if they aren't well. So there's a spacesuit here. Ship log has been updated. And I don't really want to touch this, because there was one of these in... remember there was one of these in the Wandering Moon? And, like, if I do this, I basically warp myself. So I don't want to do that until last. I might come back here and try that button in a minute. But I don't want to do it, like, first up. I want to go and check the rest of the readings before we go there. So, and straight over that. Ow! Straight over the top. Okay, so yeah, gravity cannon to and from. Sunless City. Let's just check where this leads. I'm guessing it's already... yeah, it'll have been... oh, blimey. Hang on. Turn around. Quantum? Not quantum. Okay, blocked. So the only way to access this landing pad is from above, because that's not quantum, because it's not going away when I turn my back on it. So yeah, this was actually an area I had not been to previously. Is there any more down here, by the way, or is this all there is? I think this is all there is. There's also a giant blibbly ball. And also, I think that the time of this universe may be running a bit on the low side, because I'm hearing the rumble of sand, suggesting this planet's almost full, at which point the world will explode. Or maybe it would just...
isn't this planet like a giant...
yeah, it's egg timer.
Yeah.
It's like an egg timer, yeah. Okay, try this. Okay, so... up. Does nothing. Left. Now I'm in space. Right. Does nothing. What? What? That made me go wibble. Okay, it makes me go out or not. And then reset. Okay, so it says gravity cannon, but it feels like I'm being de-timed. I'm being wibbled out of time. I'm just going to go out into wherever I'm supposed to be now just to check. Yeah, you can literally see I'm blasting off to... I don't know whether I'm actually going to the comet or not. I might be going to the comet. I mean, I'm just kind of curious whether this goes anywhere. I mean, I'm moving. Because I can see how far away I am from my ship. That's rising. So, I don't know whether now the ship's on its path to intercept with the comet again. Where's the comet right now? Hang on. I am here. And... the comet is... the interloper is... I feel like I'm not going the right way. I feel like this ship is just naffing off. This ship is just, this ship's just naffing off, actually. It's just basically been blasted out of a gravity cannon. It's not intercepting the interloper. It's definitely not. That ain't a thing it's doing. Can I actually just step out of the ship, by the way? Oh, I can. I can just step out to... uh-oh, come back. Let me back in. Ow! Bang my head on the way in. It's fine. Okay. That's fine. Oh, hang on. It's actually... it's turning. Is it turning? It might just be turning because it's reached the edge of the galaxy. I don't think it's actually navigating it. It's just hit the invisible wall at the edge of the galaxy. I don't think it's going anywhere. Oh, dear. That's good, though. There's a really interesting system over there. Look at that one cloud in the background. There's one that's like that one there. It's exploding. Yeah. There's one that's kind of on fire in the background. Like a galaxy that's exploding over there. That's nice. I like that one. Yeah, I'm not sure this is going anywhere, to be honest. But it has given me, a reminder that I, at some point, might want to nip back to the interloper. Right. Whoop! Ow! What the cock?
Aw, what did you do?
I think I told it to return to the gravity cannon, which it did in a straight line. But now there was some stuff between... there was some stuff between me and the gravity cannon. There was stuff in the way. So that was a thing. Okay, that's fine. Everything's under control.
John, that's not a galaxy, that's a solar system.
I get the two confused a lot. I'm not an astrologist.
Nor are astronomers.
Yeah, precisely.
Anyway, shout out to Shout out to John, who gave us $10 and says, money for gold meggings.
Yeah.
You two. From yet another fan from Albuquerque.
Yay, Albuquerque! Yum, 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 Albuquerque.
Kyle gave us $15 and says, first live stream I've been able to catch since Kerbal Space Program. Have some monies.
Oh, thank you very, very much indeed. That's a while ago, Kerbal Space.
Yeah, it is a while ago.
It is a while ago. Where's the interloper? Am I going to see the interloper? Is that the interloper over there? Or is that the Phantom Moon? No, that's the Phantom Moon. Hang on, where's the interloper? The interloper is... Oh, the interloper is like the far side of the sun. Okay, if I just go straight at the sun, I should reach it. Boom. Claire, all yours while I try and track her down.
Yeah, shout out to Chris, who gave us £20. And says, just in case this is the last stream before the 25th, Merry Christmas, guys. I can't wait to see what you've got in store for 2020. Best wishes. Also, Parvati is still the best.
Parvati's pretty good.
Yeah, Parvati is pretty good.
Parvati's pretty good.
We are hoping this isn't the last stream before the 25th.
Yeah, we don't know precisely.
Really know.
There might be. But
yeah,
we're hoping there'll be one this weekend, but I'm not 100% sure
Basically, what happened is... our heating is mostly fixed, but there's like one more thing that needs doing, and that thing might happen on Saturday, it might happen later on. So I mean, if there's a stream this weekend, it'll be Sunday, but
yeah,
we're just not really sure like what's gonna happen and stuff. So yes.
Okay, I slightly overshot the interloper. I should have just kind of waited for it to... Yes, but now go towards it. Okay. Now just beeline at it. I'm not sure whether we'll get the interloper on its current rotation. It's because we want to hit it when it's close by to the sun, which is currently it's heading there. I think we might catch it. Okay, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow, 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 slow. There we go. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. The interloper, of course, being a comet, is relatively hard to land on. But now we should be able to, yeah, if we just basically land straight on top of it. Slow. In nice and slowly. In nice and slowly. Okay, no. Okay, now straight at it, straight at it, straight at it. Without going, like, you know, too fast or anything. There we go. Match speed. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. This is actually the right side right here. Fudge. Acceptable. Good enough. Go. I think we're in the right spot. Have I put the suit on? Yes, I'm already wearing the suit. Because, yeah, the crevices close by to... Where are we now, by the way? We are... Yeah, we're approaching. So we need to find the here we go, the crevices. The crevices on the top. This is where we need to be. These crevices on the sunward-facing side, which is going to be this right here. We go.
Ooh, melting.
Yeah. Okay, so down over here, which lets us access something. Lets us access the interior. So this is where they went, and then they got a bit lost. So we need to just find our way down. There are no signals coming from around here. Oh, but hang on, hang on. Hang on, ghost matter detected. Yes, I noticed. Wait, I need to change the photo mode. Yeah, photo mode. Okay, so I need to keep scanning for ghost matter. Can't go through there. Ghost matter detected nearby. Yeah, I noticed, but this seems safe, and where you go. And untranslated. Okay, I'm receiving much stronger energy readings now that we're beneath the crust. Whatever it is must lie below, close to the comet's centre. I'm starting to think it's more dangerous than we realised. Clary, can you hear us? Yes, your voices are faint. I fear we'll lose communication entirely if you continue any deeper. Keep the shuttle warm for us. We'll return as soon as we identify the source of the energy readings. Be cautious. Okay. And then equip the scout launcher. And now we can just take screenshots. So we need to go down, but we need to do it in such a way as we don't hit dark matter. And there's dark matter there. Oh, 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 ow, 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 ow. I just slipped into the dark. Ow. Fudge. It's slippy and icy. The problem is it's tricky to get to. That's tricky. That's icy. That's icy right there. Okay, we might give that another go in a minute. I'm going to turn my attention... Actually, I may as well try that again straight away, because there's no point rushing to Ember Twin. No, Ash Twin, because Ash Twin, we know, doesn't get uncovered immediately anyway. So I'm going to just head back there and give that another go. And hopefully I can catch the actual comet a bit more effectively on this occasion. Claire, all yours.
Shout out to Grishamal, who gave us 25 Polish zloty and says, "Merry Christmas, everyone. Also, do you know where many a true goose comes from?"
No, where does many a true goose come from?
Hong Kong.
Oh dear.
Yep. Shout out to Nick, who gave us $5 and says, "I love the channel. You guys have helped me through my depression with my daily dose of laughter. Keep it up." With a little heart. Thank you very, very much indeed.
Glad to help.
Absolutely. The Gaming Debate Show gave us $25 even. And says, "It's great to manage to make a stream again. Thank you for another amazing year of content that has made my days and nights better. So many amazing games, hilarious moments, and just great times with John, Claire, and Tabby."
Tabby's the best one. Tabby's been a bit cold.
Hashtag play Oblivion.
Maybe at some point. People may notice I recorded some footage of Oblivion to, because it was included in the Fallout, in one of the recent little video essays. It was bloody difficult to make that agree to run on a modern computer.
Ooh,
bloody hell, that did not enjoy running on my rig at all. It really didn't. So that's going to be an issue if and when we try and do that. How the hell I'm going to get that to run? I don't know whether in there I'll have to play like the Xbox version or running on the Xbox One, where it runs a bit better, but it was not happy. It was not a happy bunny, like, at all.
Yeah, sometimes we try to make some things work and it just doesn't because we can't make it run. Some things we've managed to make run on, like Project Dolphin, but there was a thing we wanted to do recently, we just couldn't make it run properly on Dolphin. So yeah. Some of the old
GameCube games emulate ported to Project Dolphin. They don't play nice. They don't play nice at all with modern computers, which is odd because like it can't be like there's not enough power because the GameCube was roughly as powerful as a pocket calculator. But yeah, for whatever reason that was a thing that was a bit. We ran some problems with that. We must be getting a bit close at this point, right? We're getting there. We're getting there. I don't know how close you need to be to the sun for the ice to melt. But Claire, all yours.
Yeah, Opportunity V1 gave us £2 and wants to know if we have opinions about this game's soundtrack.
I love some of the music. I love the fact that, like, you know, the one of the big things is like the musical motifs, and there was never, like, you know, explicitly explained or stated. Like the people you're playing as have this very strong musical aspect to their culture, where they play instruments and listen in on each other's music as a way of checking that they're okay, and a way of like locating and navigating and stuff. How they actually, you know, they have their own instruments, which is really cool. It's a bit of an odd melting animation, but it'll do. Okay, I've got to be careful here because, yeah, we've got to be... I've got to go really slowly. Because, yeah, if I jump, move backwards, and then jetpack thrust, I can reverse. But it's tricky. Tricky to do. And down we go. There we go. Okay, ghost matter. So, yeah, I can't just go straight on because the ghost matter, which kills you. So we've got to make sure we're going in the right direction. We do want to be going down. We've got to be really careful. No. We've got to be really careful. The moment we see ghost matter, we jump. We boost. Okay. And no. Okay, back out this way. This way. Not a good thing. Alright, and yeah, there we are. Oxygen is being filled up. And I'm not sure if we also need to do this, like, really quickly before ice, like, reforms. Which we might need to do. Okay, the second one in is a good starting point. And here we go. We've got... Oh, careful, 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 careful. Okay, there's a massive thing of ghost matter in there. Yeah, I can see. Do you see? Can you see any way round through that? There's no way through that. But oh, there's something in there. What is it? Oh no! Oh no, you don't. That's definitely bad. No, fudge! Ow! Ice, slippy. Ice physics. Damn it. Maybe I can go. I
hey,
can't
John.
go up. Yes, yes.
How about you fire your probe down those tunnels?
Oh, fudge, yeah, that's an interesting idea. I can't stay still, I'm slipping on the cocking ice. Stay still. Okay. Launch scouts. The scout's going on a bit of an adventure here. Okay. What is it? It's a big pile of ghost matter. I mean, yeah, it's lots of ghost matter. I might need to go a different way. Okay, so I know this particular tunnel, and then I need to go on the left here. Put it into photo mode. I know this way, that way's bad. Let's try this way. Oh. No, that's back to where I was a second ago. That's the only way. I think that's the only way down, isn't it? I think this second one is the only way to get down, and I don't see a way to get further down than that. Claire?
People are saying look up.
Okay. Okay, just sliding down to this area.
Sorry, it's little tiny bit difficult because I've got people complaining about your perception. I've got people making jokes, and I've not really.
Well, this seems to be the deepest tunnel I can get down to. And there's something I can get to over there. Yeah, they're right.
Apparently you just missed something.
Yeah, there's something up here. Just got to be a little bit careful. Okay, so this little area up here is an area I can't get to otherwise. Oh, I'm a bit nervous about this.
Look up.
You know what? I'm moving up. Okay, I need to. Yeah. Okay, I see. I'm sliding, but I need to slide. Oh, okay, fudge! Oh, fudging hell! Okay, this is. Everything's fine. Everything's under control. Everything's good. Okay, this is gonna get me further and further down. And what? Don't fall in the middle. Don't fall in the middle. Don't fall in the middle. Cock me. Ow! Okay. There's nothing down there, is there? No, I don't think so. It's going deeper and deeper down. Aha! I found one of them. Hello. Right, so you are one of them. And there is a crevice here that I can get down. Okay. Put away. Nothing I can scan. As far as I can tell, he hasn't written anything on the walls. So this is...
The probe can also line some areas up, by the way, for you to see things.
Yeah. Okay, so launch mode. Launch scout. Aha! And that looks like that gets me straight down to the center, the room I was in a moment ago. Okay. Well, I've actually got a jet pack right here. Wait, what? Okay. Down, down, down. There's no We appear to be in a I think we're in a 0G environment, aren't we? Yeah, we're in a 0G environment. Okay, so we've made it to the centre. And I'm guessing the power source in question... Oh. There's a musical motif just started playing. No, that's not what I wanted you to do. Put away. Untranslated recording. The spherical stone casing here seems to be the source of the energy readings. No, rather the source is what's within the stone, detecting exotic matter. The stone is muting our energy readings. They should be 10 times what we're seeing at least. Pi, I don't think I want this matter interacting with us. As far as I can tell, direct contact would almost certainly be fatal. So this is the matter we've been seeing a lot of. It's like anti-energy or anti-matter or something. I've never encountered anything like this casing. It's all that's protecting us from what's inside. Worse yet, this matter is disturbingly volatile. Whatever the matter inside this stone casing is, it's more than just profoundly unstable. It's under tons of pressure. Look at this density scan. I've never seen anything this tightly compacted before. What is it? This is orders of magnitude worse than I imagined. If this stone were to rupture, the lethal matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing the star system almost instantaneously. The pressure is still building as the comet approaches this star system. Return to the shuttle right now. Rest of our friends need to know they're in terrible danger. Leave the equipment and run. What are you doing, Pi? The more we know about this alien matter, the better our chance of survival. I'll learn what I can here. Go warn the others. So the centre of this asteroid would appear to be like, as far as they were concerned, like pretty much an apocalypse scenario. This thing goes kaboom. The galaxy goes kaboom. Which means I'm now actually thinking, have we ever actually confirmed for absolute certain it's the sun that explodes?
Ooh.
Like, there's been a massive flash of light that's expanded rapidly and wiped us out. But is it necessarily the sun? Could it be this thing hitting the sun? If this thing impacts the sun, it's made of ice. It's an ice comet. It goes in, hits the sun. All the ice that's keeping all of this ghost matter compacted melts instantaneously. If towards the end of the cycle we keep an eye on where the interloper is, if the interloper hits the sun, that could be what triggers it. That could be the trigger. So that's an option. I mean, it's possible. Working theory. Working theory. And yeah, there's ghost matter dotted about. Just need to stay away from that. And 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. I suspect I'm going to die here, but you know, what can you do, eh? Yes, Claire.
I don't know if the thing... Well, some people are talking about something that I don't know if it's...
Spoilers or not.
Spoilers or not.
Yeah. Use your best judgment.
Yeah. I think what you're saying is not wrong. It's just not in the time frame that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like...
Oh. Okay, we're very close to the sun right now. Okay, I thought that might be it. Hang on, I need to go over here. No, we're only about half. Actually, well, maybe more like we're getting there. We're getting there. Claire, all yours for a second.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if it's yeah, I'm not sure if it's spoiling. Basically, you're right, but it's already happened. It's not what's causing the universe to like reset every 20 minutes. It's happened a long time ago.
Okay.
It's already blown.
I mean, I'd say, is that what killed all of the people? But we already know there's something really weird going on with time, because, yeah, I mean, that being the extinction event that wipes out the previous folks, that makes sense, aside from the fact, at the beginning of the game, when you wake up, you look up and you see their gun firing. Right. And their notes indicate, hey, we're going to fire this gun right now. Meaning, somehow, in some way, and it can't be that the gun was firing again and again because it breaks. It can fire once, then it explodes because they put too much power into it. So somehow, in some way, bit of their technology is working the moment the game begins, even though they're all dead. I'm about to die of oxygen loss. I didn't bother going to get any trees. Okay, well that's an unfortunate way to die. See if I can just quickly squirrel my way back over to... Oh, I don't even know where the cock I'm going.
John?
Yes?
I think I should point out at this point that, your ship's not there anymore.
Well, yes, but there is, however... Oh, but there is, a tree. There's a tree. There's a tree. If I can just get to that... That's where I want to get. Ow!
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of people in the chat are saying, no, it's not spoilers, John just hasn't noticed something like really obvious from his surroundings and all that.
There we go.
That's the point of this game. The point of this game is you go around, you look at your surroundings and you put things together. Not everybody is going to put things together in the exact same way.
In the order, yeah.
We have these discussions every time we do an Outer Wilds stream, like, you know... Sometimes John will not see something that you guys think is really obvious, and sometimes he'll make a leap that y'all are like, how did he make this leap in 5 seconds flat? Like, not everybody is going to work through the problems in the exact same way, which is why I think it is a bit of a spoiler.
Well, I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of liking my theory here, because look at the orbit of the interloper.
Yeah.
The sun is expanding. The orbit of the interloper now goes literally through the sun. And time's running out. Time is running out, according to the Ash Twin. I think, actually... I mean, I feel like I might be onto something here. It looks like... I don't know whether there's enough time for it to happen, but it looks to me like potentially the interloper might actually come round and smash into the sun at the exact moment the sun explodes. So I'm willing... I don't know. I'm not feeling terrible about my theory. I'm feeling terrible about it. Claire?
Yes, absolutely. Sorry, just sitting down and reading the chat and talking with the chat. The lack of sleep over the last few days.
It's been really cold and we've had to get up really early.
Yeah. I'm very sorry if I yawned or anything.
As Pumpkin points out, I can't actually escape. I can't escape because the ice has closed up over my only exit.
Yeah. And also your ship is gone. Anyway.
Wait, where's my ship gone? Is it in?
You might want to try and maybe see if you can use its like cameras or anything like that.
No, it's not got any cameras I can access remotely. Maybe did it fall into the sun? I'm actually seeing my ship listed on the map anymore. Maybe it got eaten by the sun the last time we were passing by.
Shout out to Barbarian God who gave us €1. Thank you very much. They're also a new channel member.
Welcome to being a member of the channel. I hope you enjoy spamming emotes of Claire and Tabby. Except don't spam them.
Spam emotes,
but don't spam emotes because that's bad. YouTube decided they didn't like that.
Yeah, shout out to Web Stallion and Reform Ned as well, who are also new channel members today. And shout out to Nathaniel Wilson, who gave us $5 and said... You know, Nathaniel is the pun guy, right?
Yep, I'm aware, of course.
Of course.
Channel regular.
Nathaniel says, shout out to the people that don't know what the opposite of in is.
Out?
Shout out!
Oh! I see.
Also hugs for John, that's very sweet.
That's good, because sooner or later we have to go back into the cocky dark bramble and hunt down the other signal. And learn how to sneak around those cocky, terrifying anglerfish creatures.
So people are saying when the ice expanded, it ejected your ship, maybe?
Oh yes, that would make sense. So I'm not sure why my ship... I mean, isn't your ship normally like listed on the map as a thing? I swear it's normally like on... You can see it on
the thing is, like, you love this game because you love puzzling, things like that. And I am so confused because, A, I would really, like... This kind of thing would drive me crazy if I was playing it myself. And B, because I have to do 5 things at the same time, I just can't follow it at all.
I will say, the one thing I think this game really could do with is an ability to speed up time. like, maybe after your first few rotations, you could unlock an upgrade or, you know, build something in your ship that lets you... I don't know, that lets you kind of do something, that lets you if you want to. Because, like, you know, if you want to see a specific thing, you might want to accelerate time to get to that point in the cycle.
Yeah.
So that would be useful. That would be useful if that were a thing.
Shout out to Nathaniel, who says that awkward pause was the best. And shout out to PDX Ravi, who gave us $20 and says, thank you guys for existing. Tabby too, and of course for the content. Tabby. Tabby has discovered my heated blanket, which John gave me for an excellent Christmas present a few years back. And I've been using when it's been cold and that. But Tabby, who is kind of wary of new things, had not really tried it before. Had not really gone to, you know, sleep either over or under the heated blanket. And then when it was very cold, we could see her getting really, really bunched up.
Yes.
And she's a bit old and has a bit of arthritis, so
she does.
I thought the cold must be bothering her. And I lay the heated blanket on her.
Yeah.
To, like, warm
she
her
enjoyed
up really
it.
low.
Okay, we're about to literally hit the sun.
Okay, fine.
I don't know what's about to happen if we hit the sun. I mean, time's about to run out.
You can sleep to speed up time.
Oh, you can sit at the campfires. Now, was that the same moment? Because the universe felt like it was literally about to explode there. I don't know whether I might accidentally have got something there. Whether the moment the sun explodes is the moment the actual asteroid hits it. Because that time was almost done. Time was almost done.
Shout out to Barbarian God, who gave us another €5 and says you can literally wait at campfires. Jesus Tabby Christ.
Aww. Okay, well that is useful.
Then people are saying, of course, you can like die straight away if you wanna.
Yeah.
To restart.
Yeah. Is there actually a die button? I thought you just do that by like, toss yourself off a high thing or like finding a no oxygen environment or something.
Yeah. Glad everyone is keeping nice and warm. Yeah, so Tabby is so spoiled that I have now bought her a little heated pad that is like pet grade. That is not going to get like too hot for her ever or anything like that. So that's going in my reading armchair that I have, so so that she can sleep on there at night and it's warm.
Alright, so we have all of that business. And yeah, so I feel like we've more or less solved the mystery of what's going on there for the time being. We still have problems around the Ash Twin project. So yeah, there's the No Mine Mines, which we visited previously. They're actually on our home world, Timber Half. Heinz Lab that we've been to. The Statue Island, the various islands as well. The Black Hole Forge, we've visited that. The Ash Twin Towers, the Sun Station. Oh yeah, we haven't really been to the Sun Station. Debated building a Sun Station in order to power the Ash Twin project. Now, there is a station hovering around the Sun. I tried to fly into it before, and I've always been immediately pulled into the Sun. But I'm not sure whether it's actually possible, so I'm just going to go and investigate the Sun Station.
Sir Roderick, as well as several other people, points out Gabbro on Giant Steep can give John an upgrade to skip to the next cycle, but that's it for upgrades you can get.
Ah, okay. That's interesting.
The pet heating pad sounds adorable. Pics when it's set up. It is set up, but it's not particularly adorable.
It just looks like a blanket.
Well, it looks like a blanket because there's a blanket on top of it. In fact, it just looks like it's just kind of like plasticky and stuff. And it's got a reinforced, like, I mean, there's more for dogs, I guess, but there's the little reinforced,
there it is.
So
cock me. Claire, the sun has got gravitation. The sun.
Yes, are you surprised that the sun has gravity?
It looked like it had a landing pad on the top of it, though. It looked like you could...
A landing pad on the sun?
Not on the sun, on the station that's orbiting the sun. Because there's something orbiting the sun.
Alright,
Maybe the only way Maybe the only way to do that is not to fly straight at it, but to actually be orbiting the sun at speed.
You can find a sun station, but it's just really difficult, and there's an achievement for it.
Well,
apparently.
luckily I'm cocking fantastic.
Are you though?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to give it one more go.
Okay, shout out to Just Sammy, who says, hi John and Claire, who gave us £20. Says, hi John and Claire, Merry Holiday, Mass! After watching the Plague Tale playthrough, I had to tell John that is it Cathars? Caesars?
I don't know what the correct pronunciation is, actually.
Cathars. Albigensian are still around. Yeah, it's in the south of France. Also wanted to check up on you both. Hope you're okay given recent events in life.
It's not been a good month. It hasn't been a good month, I'll say that much. So we shall see. Hopefully, things will be better in January will hopefully be chilled out a bit. There it is. Okay, so what we need to do is, I can't lock onto that station either. I can't lock onto the station. And I don't know how close you're allowed to be to the sun. That's it right there. And no, that's Dark Bramble. No, you can't lock onto that station. I need to be roughly... Yeah, it's orbiting around the station. Okay, so all I need to do is... Basically, I'm going to try and meet it as it comes round over here. Although, actually, I feel like I shouldn't do this with the ship. I feel like I should try and do this without the ship. Because landing on it's going to...
You want to land near the sun, not on a ship?
Yes. It's clear. It's clearly... I mean, it's moving really cocking fast. It's moving so fast. I don't know whether I want to try and, like, match its speed. And, like, can you just orbit the sun? I'm going to see if I can just, like, orbit the sun. And whether I can... The best bet might be to just maintain a... No. No. Like this. Like this. Like this. Like this. I'm just going to try and strafe around the sun. That is... I'm not catching it up. Yeah, more like this sort of an angle. Come on. That's right. Just match that. Get over there. Okay, I'm going to wait for it. It should be... Yeah, it's starting to come around. Starting to come around. There it is. I can hover around the sun. If I'm going at full thrust in this direction, I'm orbiting it slightly slower than it is, but I'm also falling back because I don't know physics. Why am I moving away from the sun when all I was doing was thrusting?
Well, I don't know if this will help, but we've got a new message from Thomas Richter, who gave us 5 Brazilian reais, and says, hello, pro tip, remember that orbital mechanics is a thing, and there is no drag in space, so inertia is infinite. Stop accelerating indefinitely.
But hang on, isn't the sun a static object, or at least effectively a static object as far as I'm concerned, because its gravitational effect is so strong, its movement is irrelevant to me as a small object trying to cycle it. Yeah?
I don't know.
Okay, get a bit close to the sun here. It's doing its rounds. The station is doing its rounds, but you're right. Obviously, I don't need to rotate indefinitely. And there's also, that's just the Ember Twin project, right? Match the sun's positioning. Yeah, but the thing is, if I go sideways and I move slowly away from the sun, I need to move, like, a little bit forward as well to maintain my distance to the sun. Okay, like, about this. This is it. This is it. Oh, shit. This is it. Okay, this is it. 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 Okay, look at this. Okay, now we're broadly matching the speed. Go, 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 go. Why am I ending up going away from it? I don't know why I end up going away from it. That's the bit of physics that's lost me. Why do I end up being further and further away from the sun?
Yeah, I don't know.
The physics is confusing me. I'm gonna try and do it manually. I'm gonna finger in the error. Is what I'm gonna do. Oh, I might be a bit close there. Or might be a bit close there. Turn. Okay, we're just gonna go. We're gonna use the sun's We use the sun to... okay, well, we survived, which is good. Okay, get back here. I think the ship's not helping. The ship ain't helping me. So what I need to do is I need to just basically wait for it to come back round, and I'm just going to go by foot. Or like jetpack or whatever. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it right there. Sun needs to...
Get on the sun on the jetpack.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we need to do. Okay, now get out. Oh, cock, now I'm spinning. Go! Space!
You need a lower orbit to go faster without moving away. Thrust in the opposite direction of where you are heading.
Uh-oh. 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 Oh, the ship! Uh-oh! Claire! Claire, I've made a mistake! Claire, I've made a mistake! Claire!
The tighter the orbit, the faster you go. If you're accelerating towards the tangent of the sun, eventually you're going to leave its orbit. John is accelerating prograde to the orbit, increasing its orbital speed and climbing into a higher orbit.
So you're saying I need to go slower? I'm going too fast. But I need to be going a certain speed to match this. Oh yeah,
well,
the station's
going faster and it didn't work. So try.
Maybe I didn't go fast enough.
John, maybe try. Oh my god. Okay. Shout out to just
YOLO!
Shout out to Just Sammy who gave us £5 and says, John, what if I try X? Chat, that's a terrible idea. Do it immediately. Shout out to Aiden who gave us $5 and says, suns move and orbit a supermassive black hole. Not sure if that's in the game though.
Ow! Cock! I just hit the moon! Claire!
How did you hit the moon?
It was in the way!
Isn't the moon, like, actively difficult to reach because it's quantum or some stuff?
No, like the actual moon.
Oh.
The proper moon. There's a proper moon and I just rammed into it. Luckily, I've just damaged the headlights. I don't need them. Now, what's the orbit of the station? I mean, the ship's making a bit of a buzzing noise right now, but I'm sure that's fine. What we need to do is, yeah...
Maybe it's full of bees.
It could be full of... Ah, there's another moon! Okay, go. Oh, miles off. Go. Okay, hang on, that almost sort of worked. I got enough speed up that I was able to just bypass the sun. Okay, whether I want to do that again is another question. We need to be going at a sufficient... What we need to do is we need to fire retro at the periapsis, and then we'll be fine. Okay, so if I just keep going down straight at the sun, but I keep going with forward momentum, then I should be... No, I need to be going forward at the... Oh yeah, if I'm facing forward, I need to use my up, which is now forward, and... None of that's working. Okay, where's the thing? I'm gonna eyeball it. I'm gonna eyeball it. Fuck this shit.
Shout out to Kyle.
Space!
Shout out to Kyle who gave us $10 and says, I feel like saying YOLO is incredibly ironic in this particular game.
Everything's fine.
Anyway, Alex gave us $10 and explains you're ending up farther away because your sideways velocity is so high that it's flinging you out of orbit. Technically, there's more to it than that, but that is a short version.
Okay, I'm now heading straight towards the sun, and I cannot break free of its gravitational pull. But, if I do so, what I need to do is basically, I need to be falling into the sun at the right speed and angle that when I hit the sun, I basically slam into the spaceship and the station instead.
I guess.
Okay, maybe we should not go here.
Okay, well, shout out to Lotta, who gave us €5 and says, best finish euros towards gold meggings!
Yes, meggings. Solid, gold, shiny meggings.
Shout out to
the
Barbarian.
Best. You did share the chat pictures of that, but...
Yes, oh my god, I did.
Good.
They wanted the link.
Highly important
Shout
meggings.
out to Barbarian God, who gave us €5 and says, John! Also, John, all hail Cult of Claire and also Tabby.
No.
But seriously, get to the dank, dark bramble and explore.
No, it's full of anglerfish. I don't like it.
Yeah, let's fling ourselves into the sun a few more times.
Look, there's more important stuff I need to do. There's a more important thing I do need to actually do. Which is Ash Twin.
Yeah.
We need to go to the Ash Twin. That's actually important. So let's just match the speed of the Ash Twin here. Oh! I accidentally sort of landed there. I think a planet just sort of came up on me a bit. There. It kind of snuck up on me, as planets do.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. There we go. I think it happened again! It's not my fault. There's a
how often do planets come up behind you and scoop your butt up?
It's not my fault.
Mm-hmm.
It is not my fault.
It's because you look so great in the meggings.
It damn straight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we're doing fine. Okay, so now we're coming up on the Ash Twin. The Ash Twin is now the interesting one, because that's the one we haven't properly explored yet. I think I've now seen everything Ember Twin has to offer. Ash Twin slowly reveals its secrets as time goes by. So we just need to keep an eye on what's going on, and also not slam into, the other bits of it. Also, here's interesting. Apparently the Ash Twin doesn't actually begin... Ember Twin doesn't begin sucking up Ash Twin immediately. That actually starts happening. Oh, there it is. There it is, right there. We actually saw it beginning there. I just assumed it was actually happening at the very start, but no. It begins at some point. So now we're just gonna orbit Ash Twin, and we're gonna keep our eye on emerging things coming out of the sand. Because the Ash Twin project, we have got to locate, damn it. Claire.
Yeah, shout out to David, who gave us $20, £20 even, and yeah, it's definitely pounds, because he says, have some post-Brexit euros, and a request to check out Sunless Seas and Sunless Skies. If you haven't already, we have. They are...
Well, they've never been on the channel. Have
they not?
No, they've not.
They're strange.
I don't know which channel you're thinking of.
Victorian exploration games, and all shall be well, and all manner of things shall be well.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, okay.
I'm sure we will look at them at some point or another. I just don't know precisely when. Okay, so we've got things starting to emerge from the sand here. Massive landing pads. Of course, there are some big-ass towers here. Mm-hmm. Big-ass towers that start to emerge over time. So we need to be... And I think this planet is obviously, it's pretty small, and it gets smaller. It gets progressively smaller over the course of the game, which is good. So that's good. And we may as well start kind of... yeah, round this way, please. Round this way. Might accidentally hit the other planet at some point. Yeah, so that's a big tower with a woobly thing on it. But there's other stuff here. Like, I don't know what this bit is, so I'm gonna go check out this bit. Match speed. There we go. And let's just check out whatever this is precisely. There we go. Slow it down. Whatever this is, it will be revealed more over time. So I've got my suit. Got to watch out because there's no source of air on here. So yeah, the planet is now shrinking. There's a big thing here. And... okay, this looks like, Do you remember White Station?
Me?
It had the thing. It had a thing. There was like, yeah, there's one of those things too. White Station, where it was a warp point between White Station and, what was the name of the planet with, like, the black hole? What was that? Oh,
the timey-wimey black hole.
Yeah, the timey-wimey black hole. I just need to get slightly out of the way.
Cool.
Just need to get a little bit out of the way here.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, that goes straight over the top of that. That's interesting. Does that goes literally over the top? Which I'm beginning to think might be intentional. Okay. I've got an idea here. I've got an idea because look how it's going. It's going from where I'm standing. It's going in a perfect straight line.
Yeah.
This path is also a perfect straight line. This path is built literally along the path it goes.
Yeah.
Okay, this is broken though.
So you were saying from the white station...
From the white station, you can walk back to... If you fall in the black hole, you fall out the white station. Mm-hmm. But from the white station, there's a mechanism that teleports you back to where you were. It's a transport system.
Okay.
Now, this could be what we're looking for. How some time has passed since I checked in with you, Pi. How are you and Idea progressing with the sun station? It's a terrible idea, never go there. Presently, my assessment is our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. Pi, you know I don't find that funny. How curious. Raimi thinks I'm a gas, and I don't recall requesting that you monitor the conversation. Hypothesis, time spent away from the station would be beneficial to both of you. I'm immensely interested in testing your hypothesis, Varro, and that at least we can agree on. And I don't see what the state of matter you're in has to do with this. I don't recall supporting the sun station's construction. Here we are. Can I remove that? Yeah, I can take that, but I don't need it. I can just go back in. Unless there's another scroll around here somewhere. So, okay, there's a bunch of cactuses in the... Oh, blimey, heck. Are they cactuses that are like...
Why are they growing on the ceiling?
Presumably, yeah, the sand has been... Maybe they've been pulled up onto the ceiling. Could I... Hang on. I don't know whether I could... I don't know what's round here, and whether I could, like, potentially... Oh, whether I could jetpack through there. I don't know whether that's... whether that's a thing that's gonna fly. I'm gonna give it a go. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh, ooh. Oh, oh, ow, 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 fudge. I think the sands literally picked this moment to patch, 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 ow. Okay. This might have worked. Okay, aside from the fact that, ow, cock me. That might be what you have to do. There might be a better way, though. Okay.
A jellyfish says, those cacti, a bunch of pricks, eh?
I don't know whether I'm supposed to be very carefully jetpacking around that corridor to get around the back.
Some people are saying you can, but I've only done it once.
Okay, maybe there might be an easier way.
Think about the rest of this game. Do you think it's more likely to be a puzzle about your skill at flying, or about timing?
At one point, the sand will drain away, and then presumably the cactuses will drain with it. I'm guessing, because cactuses can't just, well, maybe they can float in midair. Sometimes games are weird.
Yeah, shout out to Dalton, who gave us $10 and says, I'm finally able to catch a live stream from you too, but was just recently laid off from my job because of a company-wide budget cut. I'm very sorry to hear that. I've been
through company-wide redundancies myself. It's not fun.
Same. It is not fun. And Dalton says, hard times ahead, but you two make life a little easier.
Oh, good. Glad we can help.
Definitely. And Chupa Thingy, like this one, gave us $2 and says, thank you for playing Resident Evil 7, so I don't have to, John.
That's pretty much what we do.
Mm-hmm. No, that's not what we do in the present. That's what we did one time and
that's
we're
what
never
we did
doing
one
it
time
again.
and never again. Yeah, precisely.
Oh, and this is good. Shout out to Sarah, who gave us $2 and says, puppy dogs on the Twitter. Lucky and Atlas and John, they are in dog pajamas.
Dog pajamas!
Pajamas!
Best pajamas.
Exactly. I mean, I'm very sorry to tell you, but they're Christmas dog pajamas.
Boo! I hate Christmas.
Uh-huh.
Ow. Boop. Boop. Boop.
Yeah, Christmas this year is particularly stressful because, like, we are having a bunch of things happen at the same time, and, like, having to think about purchasing excellent presents for everybody now is just not great.
Yeah.
You want to see dogs in pyjamas?
I want to see dogs in pyjamas. I think we have to wait for a minute for the sand to start draining. Oh, dog in pyjamas.
And second dog in pyjamas. I think those pyjamas are less Christmassy, so you'll appreciate this one.
Oh, yes. Good pyjamas.
I shall put all the pets on Twitter in a second, but first, shout out to Ben, who gave us $10 and says, I can't watch due to an afternoon of meetings. Boo. But I wanted to say thanks again. I'm the guy with the breakup after 7 years. That was a comment recently on another recent live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Ben says, over the weekend, I adopted a 4-year-old calico. I'll send Claire pictures on the Twitter.
Oh, and, calicos are good.
And she is called Callie. And she is very pretty.
I approve of that because, of course, we've got a tabby cat called Tabby. That's a very pretty cat.
Yeah, she is.
Here we go.
Very,
I'm literally right and standing on the right point here. Okay. Let's actually, wait for the sand to drain a bit. Wait for the sand to drain and keep an eye on this. Claire, this is going to be all yours for a moment. But yeah, what I'm feeling is, if I can find a way to get into this room, and then, as per the white station, I look up while the thing passes me overhead, then that moves me somewhere. Because that's how it works in the white station. This game is all about learning, observing, and applying what you've learnt in one place to another. So, I'm feeling like I just need to find a way to get in this room. I just need to get in this room. And yeah, there's got to be an easier way than very skillful cactus jetpacking. There's going to be an easier solution than that. And there's the interloper. Hello, interloper. Claire, all yours while we wait for the sand to drain.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll put the pet pictures on the chat in a second.
Yes.
Sorry about the delay, folks. Shout out to some other guy, part 2, Electric Boogaloo, who gave us $2 and says, a laptop computer with work on the screen.
That is, yeah.
Yeah.
That is a good visual representation of work, I would assume.
No, it's not. You know what? I've just copied it over to my page where I keep everything so I can delete it when I read it and I don't miss anybody. But it's a sticker, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just a sticker with work on it.
Yeah.
Like work.
Story checks out.
Anyway, I'm very sorry. Also tired. Shout out to Barbarian God, who gave us another €5. That's a lot of donation from them today. So
thank you very, very much, Bob. I assume your name is actually Bob.
Barbarian God.
Oh. I assume your name's not actually God.
Okay.
Sorry, I heard Barbarian Bob. Which is also a good name. It's also a good name.
I like that though, like you're a barbarian and you're going around your barbarian life, but also your name is Bob.
No, damn, there must have been some barbarians called Bob.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, Barbarian God says the die button is basically do whatever feels natural, John. Frowny face, tell him I'm frowning!
Aww.
I'm also yelling. Anyway,
Here we go. Here we go. Rather than waiting for the sand to drain, how about we get in before... Done! Boom! Ow, 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 ow! Got it.
Okay.
Okay. So we've made it into the room by virtue of getting in there early enough. Okay. So now we can open this. And now we've got... Aha! Now we've got a shortcut. Okay. The question is, what does that actually do for me? Did I just see some... I thought I saw some writing in here, but okay, there's no... There, in fact, is not writing in here. Okay. Before we do anything here, we just need to make sure I understand what's happening. So we've got this building right here. We've also got... Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of other buildings that are also being slowly revealed. So that building is now open. That's now open. We can get in there whenever. So don't worry about that. The rest of this is also becoming open to us. So I'm just going to check the rest of these buildings too. Because we got more of the same actually. Although some of this I think might be a bit broken down. Is this broken down a bit? That looks a bit broken. Okay, we got...
Well, the chat is very impressed with you.
Pick up scroll. Okay, there's a scroll up here. Drop. And keep an eye out for the sand thing. So I don't actually want the sand thing right now. I just need to find a wall to stick this in. So there's a scroll up top. Is that a thing? Drop down over here. I thought I saw the blue glow of a scroll, but it may not have been. I need to keep an eye out for when that's going to reappear. It's coming up. There it is. It'll be coming up over there. As long as I'm in. Oh, hang on. There's another one here. So there's one there and there's one here. Oh, I need to get into cover. Okay, there's a dead thing right here. I'm gonna be right here because I don't want to get sucked off just this second. So I'm just gonna stay here and I'm gonna let it hopefully pass over me. This might be about to kill me, but now I know what I'm doing. No, I think you're fine as long as you've got something over your head. Good. So just let it pass over. And that is that. Okay, so is it gone? Yeah, it's gone. Okay. Next up, plug this in here. This is presumably going to tell me about this local area. Friends visiting from the Hanging City. We're planning the Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab at Ember Twins Equator. We've been there. I became lost in Ember Twin. My gratitude that Remy found me. But the High Energy Lab is a building with large solar panels. Surprised I didn't see it. Again, been there. I imagine our otherwise immensely clever Connoy would lose his head if it weren't anatomically impossible. Okay, so that's just telling you how to get to the High Energy Lab, which I've already been to. So there's a bunch of these, whatever they were called, antimatter, dark matter cores, black hole cores. Yeah, the things where if you put one and the white hole cores together, and that makes good. That makes science. And I think there's no more buildings this way. I think now it's just, it's now back. So, okay. 3 minutes of oxygen remaining.
Okay, so apparently you did something impressive earlier, but because you didn't read the explainer text well enough, you missed out some important information.
Okay. There was explainer text?
Apparently. What are these people saying? You had a pad that you were standing on that's quite important and you didn't read the text properly.
Pad?
I mean, I know what it is, but I don't want to straight up tell you.
As in, like, in this building I first got to, the first place?
I think so.
There was no... There's no text here. There was no text on any of the walls. Also, I'm a bit worried about my lack of... Okay, I'm just going to get back to the ship for oxygen, which I think I've just about got time to do. Then I can... Oh, I did not have time to do that. Fine. I'll catch you on the next rotation. I'm just a bit worried that I'm going to run out of oxygen, and... Oh, dear. Ship! No. Ship, come back. Come on, ship. Come on, ship. Work with me here. Ow. Okay. Up. Oxygen. Fuel. There we go. Right. Back to where I just was. Good. So that must be the right angle, because that's where you've just gone. Here we go. So we got ourselves... Ooh, there's more stuff here. There's a balcony up there. That's the... And just able to get up there. Okay, so that's the room I was in before. And yeah, that's the sun station text, which I already read. That seemed to be just about the sun station.
Yeah, somebody... I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I've got people telling me you missed some text, people telling me he didn't make a connection, but there was no text, so I'm fairly confused, and I'm gonna stop trying to nudge you in the right direction, because it might be just more confusing than anything else.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do now is, this is, okay, there are 3 things that look like the white hole station. That one, which appears to be mostly intact, that one, which is broken, and this one over here. But this is the one that's perfectly aligned to the center of the storm. So, using white hole station logic, I'm going to do precisely what I was told to do in the white hole station. Which is basically just to... Oh, blimey, that was a bit aggressive. Also, is there anything up top here? Oh, yes, of course there is. You started up top. I'm going to stand in the center, and I'm going to look up And when the things are aligned, because the rules say you stand in the center, you look up at the thing, and when the hole in the ceiling is pointing at the place you want to go, you teleport there.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether it's going to be the sand that pulls you through, or whether, just like the whirlpool, remember the whirlpool on the whirlpool on the ocean planet, where it was hiding something. I suspect, just like the whirlpool was hiding the tower, here the sandstream is hiding whatever the technology is. If I had to guess, so that's what we're gonna see if this works. All right. This is the best bet I've got here. The sandstorm's gonna pass overhead, and if we're really lucky, we're gonna be pulled somewhere, and literally nothing happened.
But a lot of other things were in that spot that you were saying was good for teleporting now. Like, you stood there and several things passed overhead.
Yeah, but I didn't move to any of them.
Okay, you don't have to do anything to move to stuff?
I didn't think so. I'm pretty sure the white hole station just happens by itself, and there's nothing else in the room that would activate it.
Because, like, that's what the teleportation mechanism, the fact that you can teleport somewhere cool, is what people are waiting for you to figure out.
I thought, I mean, I may be misremembering, but I thought in the white hole station you needed to...
No, folks, he's not doing it on purpose. He's not doing it on purpose at all.
I thought in the white hole station you just looked up, and when it was aligned, you just automatically teleported to the place you were wanting.
Not sure he's actually in the middle of the pad.
Oh, was I doing the right thing, just not... I was standing just not in the right place?
The corresponding pad has to be overhead. It's time sensitive. Oh, yeah, okay, fine.
Am I have I missed my chances earlier in the cycle?
I think you've missed your chance because the idea is that there are 2 teleporting pads.
Yeah.
And if something else has happened in the meantime to the other pad...
The other one's already covered up with sand. Mm-hmm. Is that what's happened? The other one's covered up with sand.
Or has been destroyed in some way.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, I'm gonna try standing right in the middle, and I'm standing on the pad right now. No one can say I'm not standing on the pad. I'm gonna see if on the next rotation anything happens or not, but I do see that if I were to get in super fast, like I barrel straight here, the moment the door becomes available, I run in and use the sand level to bypass half of the cactuses, and then I just here, then that logically would work.
Yeah. Because, as you know, during the cycle, some things... die before the end of the cycle.
Well, I think it's not that it's done. I think it's presumably that it's now covered up with sand. At the very start of the cycle, this side is covered up with sand. If you wait too late into the cycle, the other side is covered up with sand.
So where do you think you're going?
Well, presumably into whatever the Ash Twin project is, which is at the centre of the city. An area I can't access otherwise. Okay. So this definitely isn't flying right now. This ain't flying. So in which case...
Anyway,
Sandstorm!
Okay, this is...
Come on, Sandstorm Daddy, I welcome you! And in we go.
So John...
Yes?
Now that you're dead...
Yeah.
Alex points out you've got the information that you need. You've just forgotten it since the last time you played. So check your, logs or whatever, maybe?
I will do that.
Anything. Anyway, let's see. Shout out to Stephen, who gave us 50 Canadian dollars.
Best dollars. And a very good amount of the best dollars. Thank you.
Yes, that's very generous. And says, happy holidays to the both of you. Which is lovely. Happy holidays to you
Happy holidays to you too. I don't think I'm in that much of a rush. I think the earliest opportunity you can get into that room is the moment the lower door becomes available. Because you can't get in before that point. Because you can't jetpack. Because the jetpack's only available when the door's available. The door isn't available, right at the beginning anyway. So it's just the first earliest possible viable rotation after the door becomes available. Which is, but you can rush to Ash Twin before Ember Twin even starts sucking up the sand. So that's not too difficult to do.
Yeah. And shout out also to Barbarian God, who gave us 2 euros.
Uh-oh, clack, clack, clap. I hit the sun. I got a bit overexcited, I hit the sun.
Uh-huh. That happens to the best of us. Stop reading the chat, it's really spoilery.
Oh, sorry. I keep the chat, it's over to my right. Just in case, like, so I can keep it during quiet mode. Okay, Claire's telling me not to look at the chat. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, Barbarian God gave us 2 euros and says, Barbarian Bob, John, am I a joke to you?
Barbarian Bob. Barbarian Bob is my favourite username now.
Yeah. Okay. Shout out to Dagmar, who gave us 50 Danish kroner and says, hey guys, thank you for being the source of endless, hilarious entertainment after a bad day at work. Also, my cat Ollie is especially a fan of Warhammer.
How is a cat a fan of Warhammer?
I don't know. Maybe the cat likes it when you play Warhammer.
That's acceptable. Good cat. Maybe it likes Batty. Maybe it likes being on the board and pretending it's one of the figurines. Maybe it pretends like it's like one of the giant sphinxes the Tomb Kings have. A giant sphinx. A war sphinx. I bat at Skaven. I assume that's true. Okay, here we go.
Cat's bat at Skaven.
There we go. And we should be slowing down at just about the right pace there. There we go. No need to actually rush down. I may as well land the ship right next to the spot where I know the ship needs to be, so oxygen is fine. So that's all A-okay, but I need to be ready right at the right moment. And until the sand starts being sucked up, I know we can't be at the right moment anyway. And it's going to be somewhere along the orbit that Ambertwin takes around Ashtwin. So that should be fine. Claire, all yours.
And of course, he's not going to use autopilot.
I hate autopilot. Boo! Autopilot's for boring people.
Yeah. Anyway, Tabby is the best cat except for my cat. That's how all cats work.
Yeah, that's just how cats are. That's true. That's true right there.
And shout out to Chopper Thingy, who gave us $2 and says, to be fair, this is going better than the HR game. What HR game?
Human resource machine?
Oh.
Or human, or 10, whatever it's called, 1 billion people. Or
do you mean the one where you had to try and do like...
The programming.
Yeah.
Yes, the programming. That was very difficult. Really difficult.
Fair.
That was a really difficult game. Just have to wait for that thing to appear. Claire, all yours.
Yeah, shout out to Proto Manka, who gave us $5 and says $2 from Proto Manka, who 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 says... Stop trolling me with your messages, okay? I'm only trying to read your messages.
Damn it, Claire. I'm sorry, she's developing a stutter. It's tragic.
Yeah.
It's tragic stuff here.
Dear, oh dear.
I'm just going to move the ship a little bit more in this direction so the ship doesn't get caught in the sand stream. That should be plenty fine. Okay, so now we just need to wait for... yeah, it to actually become available. Which it shouldn't do for... I don't think for some time. It'll be... yeah, the sand comes this way, going around this way. And I'm pretty sure the door that opens up is at the rear. I think when the sun comes around, it's getting close to making its appearance. So we should be okay for the minute. So all we need to do is, yeah, we don't need to bother with the scroll, because the scroll was just giving information around accessing the high energy lab, and we've already seen that. So we don't need that for anything. All we need to do is wait for... there it is. There's a door right there. That's the door. The moment that's available, we book it in there, and depending, we might even be able to make it through before... I mean, I haven't seen this yet. I mean, it's possible. Oh, no, that's the front door. No, we want the door the other side. We need the door the other side. Which is not yet showing up. Okay, so we're not going to be able to make that... well, I don't know, maybe. I don't think we're going to make that the rotation that's coming up here, this first rotation, because that door hasn't even appeared yet. This is what was the balcony a second ago. We saw as the balcony. I don't think we're going to be able to make it to that in time, because the door's not even started appearing, not even the slightest slither of it yet. So I need to get out of the way of the sand, because I need to not get pulled in that direction. Okay, you definitely can't do it this rotation. We need to be in place next rotation, because that's the earliest rotation that makes any sense. Okay, so that passes overhead, and as it passes overhead, yeah, we couldn't possibly have done that rotation. The door is only just appearing, but by the time it makes it round again, we now need to be ready to go. So I can't remember if there's a crouch, but apparently you just barrel it straight through the door. Sure, why not? Straight through here, straight through here, straight through here, straight through here. This is where things get a little bit on the tricky side. Just wait for it to appear. Straight through. And out. Just straight through here, straight through here, straight through here. Okay, fix the suit before end of auction. Okay, small puncture. Okay, now we are in position at the earliest possible point as far as I'm concerned. So now, this hopefully should be it. I'm standing right in the center. I'm looking up. And now we wait for it to align. Hopefully.
Awesome.
Claire, all yours.
Let's see if that works out. Shout out to Steve, who gave us £5 and says he would at me a message. I have not seen that, so if you could send it again, that would be really great, because I've done a search function for it and I've not found it. But thank you very much for donating. And let's see if you can...
Oh, hello.
There we go.
What? Okay. Is that... Okay, but how do I get back out again? Okay.
I'm not sure you...
Oh, there these are those these are the gravity things. I've seen these before. Again, in White Station. Same basic principle. Yeah. I really hope there's some trees here, by the way. Otherwise, we could be in a bit of trouble. Well, they're dead.
Oh, okay.
They don't count. 6 minutes, 48 seconds ago, increased solar activity detected. Sun station hull integrity approaching critical levels, closing emergency doors. 281,042 years ago, no user command received for 10 minutes. All systems entering sleep. Okay, warning, opens emergency door. Yes, I need you to open the emergency door. It's the only way to... Oh, what? Whoa, 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 what the... This is not where I expected to be.
No. No, it's not.
What? The cock?
This is the sun station.
Clarence fell out of the sun. Claire fell out of the sun station. Claire fell out of the sun station. Claire, fucking inside the sun station. How the fuck do I do now?
I don't know.
I'm really close to the sun! It's got a lot of gravity and there's no oxygen here!
Okay, well, Sir Roderick says once you've used a teleporter one time, it can be used to get back at any point, so you don't need to wait until the alignment. If you want to explore for 3 minutes and then go back before your oxygen runs out, you can do that.
The sun! I'm guessing the debris. So the debris has got gravity stuff on it.
Your theory about the teleportation was correct, but you do teleport to the sun station rather than
the center of...
Right.
Yeah.
And the reason it wasn't available is because, as we know, the sun station falls into the sun a bit before the explosion.
Yeah.
You were talking about whether it causes the explosion having the station fall in.
Yeah.
But it happens
No, I was
before.
talking about with the interloper.
Yeah.
Not the sun station. I never thought the sun station caused the explosion.
But the sun station does fall into the sun quite a bit earlier, and that's why at the end of the cycle you can't use the teleporter because it's already been in the sun.
I assume I need to cross that gap because there's something on the sun station.
Why wouldn't you use the jetpack? You just walked off. You didn't even jump. You just walked into the sun.
I didn't walk into the sun. There was a thing. There was gravity. There was gravity. My fault. And I did try to use my jetpack. I used all my jetpack. I think I used. I don't know if I used my jetpack for the actual outer leap off, but it's a bit weird. It all gets a bit confusing when there's... Oh, I think I might be about to crash into the sun, by the way. Oh, there we go. 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 Hey, come back here. Come back here. Uh-oh. Claire, I think it's about... Claire, I think it's about to happen again.
Oh, did you crash into the sun again?
Yes.
Okay.
I've died to the sun a lot.
Yeah.
I've died to the sun a lot.
Do you want to have a look at the info in your ship to see if there's anything we've missed out?
I probably do have time to do that and even make it to the cycle. Yes, that's probably true. Actually, I'm not sure. I assume time doesn't pause while you're looking at the thing, because time never seems to pause in this game.
Anyway.
Okay, ship log. Yes. Sun station.
This game is a love story between John and the sun.
No, I built something called a sun station. Not everyone supported its construction. No, I debated building a sun station to power the Ash Twin project. Okay. Give me more specific what you're trying to tell me to look at, because I've got a lot of stuff and the game's not flagging any one particular one as new. Help me out here, Claire. What am I supposed to be seeing?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. They just told me to get you to look at it and tell me exactly what.
There's a lot of stuff on here, guys.
I know.
You're gonna have to be more specific than that.
Land first, then read. That's fair. Time can pause in ship log if you set it in the options.
Okay. Well, let's just go and settle down next to the site where we know we need to be, because I've got plenty of time to do that. Assuming I don't run into the sun, which I do a lot.
Okay, so Roderick says, look at the high energy lab.
High energy lab. Okay. Prepare for that. No, not that one. You.
Anything with a question mark or an exclamation mark?
There's a few of them.
Yeah, but if you haven't looked at them before.
You're going to fly straight over the top of me, but I'm broadly starting to match things here. Oh, come on. After you. Chase after the Ash Twin. Uh-oh.
Okay, Ash Twin Towers, Black Hole Forge, Ash Twin Project, High Energy Lab.
Okay, hang on. I need you to remind me of those in a second. Once I've actually landed again, I'm just chasing the Ash Twin down. Come back here, you. Come back here. There we go. You're just going to rotate around there. You'll be coming up on me momentarily. Right, okay. Now, slow it down. There we go. Now we should be coming in for a good landing. Hasn't even started sucking up the sand yet. We've got plenty of time. So I'm just going to get a landing on while we're waiting for that. That should be fine.
Dear, oh dear.
Ew. Bit of a tough landing, but I haven't broken anything. Everything's fine.
Shout out to Just Sammy, who gave us £5 and says, Jesus, John, you need to buy this on dinner if you're going to spend this much time in her.
Dear, oh dear. Right, high energy lab. Okay, so the temporal anomaly, more power arrives earlier. Know that. Discover that they can increase negative interval, by adding energy to warp cores. No more enough 22-minute negative time interval was possible. Concluded it would require new technology to produce the necessary energy, as well as an advanced warp core to handle those energies. Ash Twin was proposed as location for the project. So, okay, 22 minutes, which I assume is, given it's about 20 minutes, is the precise time I'm on a loop. So, they were planning this in some capacity. Fine, what were the other ones that you mentioned?
Okay, so we've got Ash Twin Towers, Black Hole Forge, Ash Twin Project.
Ash Twin Towers, yeah.
Yeah.
Several large nomad towers form a ring around the Ash Twin's equators, yeah. Whitehall Station was used as a model for these towers, which are built for the Ash Twin project. Yep, okay, so we know about those because that's how we teleport in. Yep, fine.
Ash Twin Project, big question mark, right in front of you.
Core of the Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. Oh yes, that was mentioned. No, my plan to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval on Ash Twin. Yes, the core of Ember, a huge protective shell.
And then right underneath that, you've got the Black Hole Forge.
No, my crafted warp cores of the Black Hole Forge were delivering them to Ash Twin. Okay. Okay.
There's also Ash Twin Tower Designs, which I think is separate. It's right next to the... Yeah.
Designs for each of the towers on Ash Twin's equator. Each tower warps to a different planet. Each tower was designed to visually reflect its warp destination. The towers allowed the Nomai to quickly travel between Ash Twin and all the locations crucial to the Ash Twin project. Because there's more than one. So that one that we saw in the centre, that goes to the sun station. We don't necessarily need to go to the sun station because, yeah, you're right. We heard previously that the thing for the Ash Twin project that was deemed controversial by some of the Nomai was sealed away inside Ember Twin, inside a really tough shell for some reason. So we saw that there were another 2 towers. Logically, one of them 2, potentially. So I want to try the other. So I might want to try the other 2 as they start to emerge. See where they take me, because yeah, it said each of the locations separately. So okay, what have you uncovered so far, if anything? Just keep on keeping on. Oh, it hasn't even revealed this yet. That's fine. We've still got time before that gets revealed. So yeah, okay, this one goes to the sun, but yeah, like I said earlier, there's 2 others which I thought were off center, so wouldn't necessarily do that. But then maybe it's not the sandstorm. You've got to avoid the sandstorm. But actually, I warped when the sandstorm wasn't in play. So, yeah, the others might actually be just fine. So, okay. Okay. We've just got to wait for them to reveal themselves. Though one of them was broken. I'm not sure whether that means it doesn't work anymore. But, yeah, okay. That logically makes sense based on the information that's available. This one goes to the sun station, and the sun station was the source of the power for the Ash Twin project. Get to the important bits. Warp, yeah, presumably one of them will be a teleportation to the warp core factory, the black core factory thing, which we've been to before. That was on, it was on the ocean planet. I think it was on the ocean planet. We've been to it before anyway.
I don't remember things.
And the other one was, yeah, and the other one would be the actual core itself. So logically, if this one goes to the power source, one of the other 2 will go to the foundry, and the other of the other 2 will go to the thing. Presumably.
Anyway, shout out to Thomas Richter, who gave us 5 bazillion reais. And says, if you want to get to the sun station, you need to look at the sun and trust left only to slow down and fall into it. Don't trust forever, trust and wait. I do not know.
That's very philosophical for physics.
I do not know if he meant to write thrust and there was autocorrection there.
Whether you're supposed... Okay, do I trust in the sun or thrust into the sun? Ground control, this is really important. I need you to clarify.
I've been trying to thrust myself into the sun.
I've done it so many times, ground control. Okay.
Okay. And shout out to Constantine, who gave us $5 and says, hey John, you're my favorite YouTuber. Have you seen the new Mandate of Heaven DLC for 3K?
I'm conceptually aware of it. I can't say any more at this time.
Shout out to David, who gave us £5 and says, the dog says hi, we'll tweet pictures in a minute. But first, John, bourbon or custard cream?
Bourbon.
Bourbon! Love a bourbon.
Yeah, bourbon's pretty good. Okay, lost a lot of oxygen there.
Let me find a dog picture for you to make you feel better.
Okay, there we go. So, what we need to do now is, yeah, wait for these 2 to become available, because they have the cores present, so they should be active. I just don't know whether they need the focusing lens to work, because this one has... Yeah, this one's got a broken lens, so I don't know whether this one doesn't work anymore, and whether this is the one that would go to... this is the one we'll go to... Hang on, they also said the decorations indicated where they went. Diamonds and squares. Not reading much into that, to be honest. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be getting out of that one. But yeah, we've got some time before I can get into that building, because yeah, that's an up-only thing, so in a moment that will happen. Okay. I mean, it's presumably this one, because this one, the lens is gone. I don't know how important that is. Maybe it works anyway, but we've got to give it a go. Remember when we've got to give it a go, and it should be revealing itself momentarily. Claire!
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking for dog pictures. They haven't come to my Twitter, so they might be on yours. I'll just go check in a second. And shout out to Chupa Thingy, who gave us $2 and just says, yes, they did mean human resource machine. Felt bad for you on that one.
Oh, it was very difficult.
It was very, very difficult.
Okay, stand in center and look up. This is the earliest point that this thing has been available. I am bathed in purple, which suggests good. So I'm standing in the right spot. Now we just wait for something. Wherever this one's taking me. So I don't know what that's going to be precisely. I don't know whether I need to hide from the sand either. I mean, I've kind of got a roof over my head. I guess we're about to find out. And okay, we've gone somewhere. Where the cock am I right now? Oh, this is okay.
So, by the way, what you want to look for is the shape of those towers.
Okay, so that took me to the place where that's the black hole foundry. I've only got 60 seconds of oxygen left, which is not good. I don't know. Okay, so this is the third one, but I don't know whether this one's going to work. So this would logically be the one that takes me into where I need to go now, but I need to go and get oxygen, unfortunately. But actually, the ship's only 100 meters away. It will only take a second. Otherwise, I'm going to deoxygenate. So, third tower. I don't know whether that one works, but yeah, that's the black hole forge, because that's where the black hole is, the fallen hanging city thing.
Yeah. So the chat is just pointing out that what you want to look at on the towers for an indication of where they might go is not the decoration or anything like that. It's just the shape of them.
What's this one? Okay, there's a fourth. I mean, I'm gonna give. I don't know what this one's got oxygen in it.
But it's not been. If there's a teleporter, it's not been revealed yet.
Not yet, no. But based on the trees, trees are only so tall in this game, so it's gonna be soon. I mean, okay. Possibly this is the right time to get inside this one, because there might not be a door. You might only be able to get it from above. You might only be able to get it from above. Except unless this one is taking me to, because there's trees on it, it's taking me to, say, the mines of Timber Half, because the trees are indicating. Because, yeah, there's no mines on Timber Half. I mean, it's got a working lens, so I trust in this one more than I trust in the broken down one.
Yeah.
So, I also don't know whether you have to be looking up. I swear it said look up in the white station.
Hey John, where's the only place you find trees like these?
Timber Half, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, that's what you were saying.
Yeah, which is your home world, which is where there are no mines. And do we have a reveal yet? We've got grass and whatnot. But yeah, I don't know whether the actual core needs to be open for it to. For the core needs to be visible for it to work or not. And
well, it would be pretty hard to be in the center of it if.
There we go. Oh, cock, mate. Okay, the sandstorm sort of. Oh. Not really what I wanted to do there. Not 100%. Needed to hide from that, apparently. Okay. So, that's a thing. Okay, so now I'm here. Not really where I needed to be.
Looking up is only so you can tell when you're about to warp. It's not necessary.
Okay. Can I... Yeah, I think I can jet... I think I might just be able to have enough momentum to jetpack back over there. And there we go. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, so it doesn't actually matter if you're looking up or what, as long as you're standing in the correct spot.
Yeah. Okay, so now I just need to get back into the right position, which is fine. This is decent. Oh, where am I right now? Oh, hang on. Which one is this? I don't know which one this is. This one is. Wait, where the cock am I? Oh, I'm completely lost now. There's a couple of dead ones here. Which one's this one?
Just stay in the spot and you'll see where you teleport.
That's true. That's true. There's a lot of them. I want to. Wait, what? That's going away. I don't remember this one. What's this? Oh no, where am I now? There's so many teleportation things. There's so many teleportation things. Okay, we'll see where this one takes me. Because this isn't the tree one, and this isn't any of the ones I'd seen previously, because it's not part of the big one, and it's not part of the pair. Okay. We'll see where this one takes me. Claire?
Yeah, shout out to Dagmar, who gave us 50 Danish kroner, and says, John finds out he's near a sun with high gravity, walks out anyway.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
I know. Matthew gave us $2 and says, I'm making some meatloaf right now, do you want some? Which I'm not sure whether it's rude or not, but ayo.
Okay, so that's the ocean world. The one with the 2 corpses is to the ocean world, okay?
Okay.
Make a note of that. Remember, that's the thing.
Okay.
But
The one with the 2 corpses.
And nailed it. Okay, next up, there's one over here. The broken one. There's a broken one over here. So, okay. The one at the end is Sun Station. This one is Black Hole Hanging Place. The broken down one is the Ocean World. Sorry, the one with the 2 corpses is the Ocean World. The broken down one, I don't know whether this works. I'm happy for chat to tell me that.
Okay, so what chat is saying is that there is literally a tower to teleport for every world.
Okay.
And you have 2 ways to figure out where it goes. You can either, like, basically try every single one of them and figure out where they go, or you can deduce where they're going based on the shape and other things.
Yeah. I don't see any obvious decoration on this one. And the tree...
It's not decoration, it's the shape of it, John. It's the shape of the tower.
I mean, Dark Bramble, because it's broken? The tower's broken, so it goes to Dark Bramble, which is a kind of a shattered, broken world. I don't know whether the broken one works. Does the broken one work?
Well, if the broken one doesn't work, it'll be a problem of time, and the other one having gotten destroyed.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, I don't have any way of verifying whether it just didn't work. Fuck you. I don't have any way of verifying whether it didn't work because of timing, or if it just didn't work because of no, fuck you. Fuck.
Oh wow! Shout out to Nick who gave us 50 quid, and there was not a message with it. So please reply me in chat if you actually want to leave a message. But thank you so much. That's very generous.
Yeah, thank you very, very much, Nick. The problem is I don't know whether this tower just doesn't work or if it doesn't work at this point.
It works. Timing is important on this one, but it works.
Ooh, so I don't.
Dark Bramble isn't a planet, so it's not going there.
Hmm.
Though the Sun Station's not a planet.
Yeah.
And it still has one going there.
Okay. I mean, how do I deduce this? Hang on. What else? Okay, what planets are left at this point? Timber Half is obviously going to be Timber Half is going to be the tree room because it's tree-ish. We have Giant Deep is accounted for. Dark Bramble is not a planet. Brittle Hollow is the one over the road.
Well, you need to make sure you don't get sucked up in the sandstorm thingy from Twin, because from the Twin planet, because
right now it's on the other side, but
but I think the timing is that you have to, like, duck out from the open, like, the... Because,
the only other option is the White Station or the Interloper. There are no other planets.
Well, what you need to do is...
Well, unless the Hollow's Lantern is a planet. I mean, that's...
I don't know where it's actually going, but you need to be in that room and you need to avoid being sucked up by the sand.
Okay, well that's fine. I can use this thing. I can use this right here to avoid that. I can just nip over to being in cover over there.
And then as soon as the sand is gone, I think you need to go right back into it, and there'll be... I think it's a timing question.
Okay. Well, I can hide from the sand using this ledge right here. So I just wait for the sand to go ahead in this ledge. I'm probably going to die of oxygen here. I might need to get here and then do it earlier in the rotation. So, okay, so that goes overhead, and that's not a problem anymore. So that goes overhead, wait for the sands to pass, and as soon as the last wibble passes me by, there we go, straight over here. Okay. I might be about to suffocate, but at this point in the rotation, we're just seeing the sun. But as you say, I may have just missed the chance, because... I'm here at the wrong time. So I need to get here early. Because this is the one tower I haven't checked yet. That I'm aware of anyway. Hang on. I'm going to get up top. I'm going to get up top and I'm just going to have a I'm just going to, as I'm about to suffocate to death, I'm just going to scan around for any more towers. So we know there's...
Oh, the sandstorm has an eye where it's not going to suck you up, and you need to, like, be in the middle of the sand, basically, in the eye of the sandstorm.
But the broken tower isn't in the middle. The only one that's in the middle is the one that goes to the sun station.
What?
The sandstorm's path passes directly over the one that goes to the sun station, but the other two towers are slightly off centre. Neither of them is centred, so there's no eye of the storm.
I'm just telling you what they're telling me, you know. You need to run in during the sand, is what they're saying, yeah.
During the sands. Okay, the broken tower...
You can skip time by waiting at the campfire, by the way. It saves a lot of time for this planet.
Yeah, but I want to be there at the earliest opportunity, and I don't think there is a campfire on Ash Twin. So let's just nip over to Ash Twin. Get over that direction. And get ourselves ready for this business. Yeah, that's atmosphere. There's the rest of it. There's the rest of it. Because, yeah, the only other planet thing is brittle Hollow's Lantern, which admittedly I haven't actually been to yet, so I might just go and actually see if I can even land on it. I thought it was just like, you know, molten. Didn't think you really could land on it. But it's the only other planetoid that's not accounted for if, as you say, Dark Hollow doesn't count.
Well, I'm not sure because... you know, people are saying, oh, you shouldn't keep pushing him in that direction because it's a fairly significant spoiler, or, I mean, I have a lot of different clues that I don't know if I should tell you or not because I don't know myself where they're going. So, it is a tricky one.
Okay, Hollow's Lantern. Appears to be mostly molten. There is, volcanoes on its surface that spit out molten... Oh, hello. I see. Hang on, I saw you for a second. Come back here. Come back here, you. In that volcano over there, there was something inside the volcano.
Okay.
Okay, we might have something here that I haven't seen before, and that's kind of the...
It looks like there's a bunch of lava in the volcano.
I'm aware, but there's also an area I can land in. The problem is, even though I'm matching its speed, I am also... It's rotating. And also it occasionally just goes angry and spits stuff out, but that's fine. Okay. Match velocity. Yeah, in we go. In we go. And ow, interrupted.
Wow,
that's
you
fine.
didn't die from that?
No.
That's pretty impressive.
I'm fine. But yeah, it'll do. YOLO.
That's really impressive, actually.
I mean, the ship's kind of in lava right now.
Yeah.
Okay, what the cock is going on here then? Grab that. Timber half projection stone. Okay, so this is going to be translated. Friends in Timber half mines. Last type of ore you sent us survives the longest in direct heat. Can you send more of the same for additional testing? We're attempting to prove durability. Our forge has already burned through everything you've sent. We'll deliver more ore to Hollow's Lantern immediately. You must be fired about crafting the Ash Twin Project's protective shell. I imagine we'll also need an updated estimate soon of how much ore is needed to seal off the Ash Twin Project. Will it be more than we initially thought? Be significantly more. Smallest crack opening the protective shell would destroy everything. And yes, the idea of encasement that's supernova proof, however briefly, has kindled my curiosity. Encasement that's supernova proof. Okay. So that's potentially of interest. But yeah, this thing is barely even here. It's kind of, yeah, it's pretty much, this whole area is mostly collapsed already. Hang on, stay away from that. Grab that. Now bring it over to here. Shove it on here. And this will project presumably into... Yeah, this is the mines under Timber half. Fine. I have seen this before.
Okay, one thing that might help you, John.
Yes?
At one point you teleported, you looked around for a little bit, and you said, oh, I'm on the Black Hole Forge. That's not actually where you were. You haven't found the Black Hole Forge yet. You were somewhere else, and you didn't realise where it is that you were.
I was on Brittle Hollow, wasn't I? The upside of the black hole, the world where there's the Hanging City.
You were an Ember Twin.
What? Was I?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting. That it looked a lot like what was it? The overside of buckle up. Oh, this is going to be a bit difficult to get me out of. I'm going to be honest. I'm not fancying my chances of flying out of the cock. Just go up. Just go up. Just go up. That's right. I'm just going to check the other volcanoes.
I mean, you know, you didn't die, so that's pretty bloody impressive.
Those were some very generous volcanoes right there. I'm not going to lie.
I thought you were going to say gentle volcanoes.
They were pretty gentle. No, don't.
Seem like it should be a band name.
The Gentle Volcanoes. That's the naffest band name I've ever heard.
Alright, sod off, yeah?
No. Up. I just want to see what's inside this cocky volcano. Ah, fuck you. Oh, I'm inside the volcano. Claire, it's lava. It's lava.
If only it were gentle.
Mm-hmm. There's only the two volcanoes? Oh, there's three. There's two on one. There's one on one side and two on the other. It's orbiting constantly, so it's very tricky to get a proper look inside. I think that one's it. I think that's all I can see there. That's all I can see. Right, into the lava. Go. Ow. I'm trying to die, but I can't. Oh, this cruel world. Yeah, YOLO!
Shout out to Carolina, who gave us $6 Australian. Thank you very, very much indeed.
Thank you.
Yeah, John, Brittle Hollow is blue and Ember Twin is quite red.
Ah, but like the point where you arrive. The thing is, I thought I'd arrived at the exact same point you arrive when you walk from White Station back to Brittle Hollow, because you arrive in a very similar kind of square pattern that's in ruins. They look quite similar.
I mean, look, the point is, chat, we would have a much different experience playing this, or John would have a much different experience playing this if he was playing it on his own, but like, commentating is really, really distracting. It takes a lot of work.
It does.
We say this in almost pretty much every stream, and, you know, that's the perception debuff is commentating, basically.
Yes.
And, you know, some natural skill that John has. But, like, in this game in particular, it is quite difficult, especially since we're doing streams and we've got time in between the streams and stuff.
There we go. Right. Hopefully that should be pretty good for a gentle intercept of Ash Twin, nice and early.
Radial says you're roughly 2/3 into the game.
Mm-hmm.
So that's interesting.
Okay, well, we'll see where we're
still got a bit more time
going with this. Okay, so hang on. The one that led to that spot that I thought was Brittle Hollow, but it wasn't. I should have checked the map. That would have made sense. That was the second one, wasn't it? The one that was in the tower that was down the road from the big centaur that went to the sun station. I'm pretty sure that was the one that was, yeah, on the tower over there. And a bit of a rough landing, but I'm sure it's fine. Okay, so we're fine. We're fine. Everything's okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the second one. So that's going to become available pretty quickly, all things considered. So, okay, check the thing here. Yeah, I've literally got a planetary chart here. The broken one might go to the... It could go to Hollow's Lantern, or it could go to the Attle Rock. Those are the only two... well, or the Wandering Moon. I guess it could go to the Wandering Moon, but why would that be represented as broken? I mean, I still think Dark Bramble makes the most sense. Because it's literally a shattered, broken world. I mean, the interloper's not broken. It's just a comet. It's not broken at all. I mean, it's got some cracks in it that are filled with ice. And Brittle Hollow... Well, unless it is Brittle Hollow because the other one isn't Brittle Hollow, that would make sense. Because Brittle Hollow is falling apart. But then, when they built it, did they know that? I'm not sure I'm not sure they would have known that, because... Well, I guess it was a hanging city. I'm not sure whether they knew that when it was being built, though. There we go. So there's the beginning of that. So we now know we're in the right location for this business. But yeah, we now know the one I want to go to. Could go to the sun station and try and hop across the distance, but that feels like a good way to die by throwing yourself into the sun. Instead, let's focus on where we need to go here, which is over to somewhere on Embertwin. Which, if it was on the surface, I could presumably just fly there. So I'm not sure I see the advantage.
Okay, so the chat would like you to have your best guess as... The chat would like you to have your best guess as to whether you think that tower was built broken.
Well, no. But if broken isn't part of the... People were saying, if you look at the tower, that'll give you a hint. But literally the only distinct thing about that tower, there's generic square and diamond patterns around it. The only distinctive thing is it's got a broken top. There's nothing else about it.
But this is a game about time, so presumably the fact that it's broken, and that presumably the brokenness must be an artifact of it being quite old.
But it's broken when it emerges. It's not like it breaks during the cycle.
I don't know. They have not told me anything. They are just telling me cryptic clues about it breaking down in time.
I'm pretty sure we've...
I mean, the thing is, they are trying really hard to, like, be good and not, like, spoil immediately. It's just a difficult balancing job on this game.
Yeah. There's this one over here. Is this the... What's this thing I've just found? Is this the top of the... Is this the top of one of the two towers? Yeah, I think this is... I think I'm at the top of one of the two towers right now, actually. I think this is it, isn't it? If we go up here... Yeah, this is the top of one of the two towers. So this is... I've already seen this scroll. That's fine. It's just... You can just get back in... I can't put it back. I'm just holding this now. Drop the scroll. Don't need that. There we go. Yeah, so this is the broken tower. It emerges from the sand, already broken.
Right. But it's not a single tower, though, is it? Like, those towers are linked.
Well, they're next to each other.
Is that the only thing?
Both relatively plain in decoration. Motif is comparable. There is diamonds around, diamond patterning around the doors. Typical Nomai patterning here. Nothing hugely of note. The two towers are next to each other. That's certainly true. But I see there's a bridge that links them, but I mean, it's possible.
What else has a bridge that links it?
Well, the two planets. The planets they're built on have the Bridge of the Sand. They're the two linked planets, and these are the two linked towers. So, one goes one way, one goes the other. No?
Yeah.
That's the only pair of planets, aside from arguably...
So if one of... Do we know where the non-broken tower takes you?
Yes, that's the one we want to go and visit, because that's the one that takes you to Ember Twin.
Uh-huh.
Which we haven't which I thought was Brittle Rock.
So where does the one that's linked to Ember Twin by a bridge, where would that go?
Logically, from Ember Twin back to here, one would go one way, one would go the other. Two systems linked together by a bridge.
But the broken tower, it goes from here to somewhere else.
Well,
does it?
Presumably. Whether it does or not is a question I don't know the answer to, because it's broken. I mean, I'm not seeing the people you've said repeatedly, people saying, oh yeah, you've got to look at the decorations.
No, people have said repeatedly, don't look at the decorations, John, the shape of it. I've told you that like at least 3 times. I know you don't listen to me, but it's not the decorations.
Okay.
The one that goes to the sun, if you look at it from above, it looks like a cartoony sun.
Correct,
right?
Yeah,
so
true.
It's the shape of the tower. Like, this one, you can tell that it goes to the twins because it's linked by a bridge. That's the shape, not the decoration.
Yeah. Okay, so at some point this will take me...
Test the theory, John.
Yeah. Well, I want to go to this one first to figure out where I end up.
Sorry, chat. I realise I'm like, more tired and more irritated than usual, and this is a harder job for me to do, so I'm sorry. This is quite tricky.
So this one is... This is the one that's presumably going to walk me momentarily, because it's... This is the one that was tied to... Okay.
Ooh.
The thing is, but why did I need to even use that? Why couldn't I just have landed here? Why couldn't I just have come and landed here? I don't understand. I mean, it's exposed to the air. Return warp status.
Maybe it's a question of time.
Departure time, arrival time. Yes, you arrive like 1/10,000th of a second before you set off, which is how that all works in this universe.
But also, like, consider the sand question, because it doesn't work when the sand's not overhead, and then there's,
Okay, this brings me to this area that I've been to many times before, but I've been here before. I've been to the high energy lab. I've been in there.
Oh, you guys are very sweet. I don't feel like I'm doing a great job right this minute. We're both very confused.
Well, this hasn't brought me anywhere I haven't been before, though.
I don't know. What did the Nomai use these for? The teleporters.
Moving from one location that was crucial to the success of the Ashwin project to another. And this is close by to the high energy lab, which is where the theory was done. So that's fine. That makes sense. This one would logically, therefore, also go to Ember Twin, but like a different bit of Ember Twin.
Okay, landing on Ember Twin isn't just about getting there, it's also about learning how the towers work.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know if it's...
Yeah, what you have to think about is not how useful it would be to you, it's how useful it is to the Nomai, because they built it.
Yeah, so we read the notes, and each one of the towers allows them to basically travel between areas of great significance to the Ash Twin project. Whether that be Timber Half, the mines, where they got the material, whether that be to the Ocean World, which I believe is the Black Hole Forge, isn't it? Wasn't that on the Ocean World?
Is Ash Twin crucial to the Ash Twin project, John?
Well, yes. One would assume Ash Twin is fairly important. Okay, so I'm going to wait for this to go overhead, and I'm just going to YOLO charge into this thing. I'm just going to...
But he said that!
What?
If both the towers are related to the twins, and one takes you up to the other twin, then the other goes down in the other direction. He said that! Like a while back.
Okay. Don't know where the fuck I am now.
Is that the Black Hole Forge? Because it sure looks funky.
I mean, it's fucking whatever the fuck is it? What the fudge is this?
Is that Ashwin Project?
It's. I feel like I'm in space, because this is like the white station. Hang on, there's a bunch of writing to let me know what the cock's going on here.
Well, they're happy with you getting there anyway, so this is good.
Well, I've seen this before, because remember there was, I think from inside the undersea observatory place, the crash space station, we saw a thing that let me see this area. But
so
one of them... Okay, hang on.
What do you think this is?
Well, there's text. 11 minutes till end of cycle. Masks receiving data from probe tracking module. Giant's deep memory statue. Timber half memory statue. So we've seen the various statues, yeah. 11 minutes, 23 seconds ago, received data from previous cycles. Okay, that would imply the Nomai deliberately set up this loop in order to scan it for data. Doing something over and over and over again. Let the previous cycle exist. Okay, I've got 11 minutes to figure out what the fuck's going on here. Actually, I don't, because time freezes when you're reading, which is quite bloody useful. Today we finished the excavation of the Ash Twin. Here in this space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin project. Powerful enough to send information back in time. Okay, so not a million miles off. My theory was the exploding of the sun was what put you in a perpetual loop, and that was what was going on. But that supplies, yeah. Ash Twin project produces enough, powerful enough to send information back in time. We finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. Hang on. We need to keep our eye on how significantly we've altered the environment here. So how far we've come since our experiments at the Hanji lab, still can't believe Raimi's hypothesis was true. Okay, so so the theory we know, Hanji lab, put something through a black hole, comes out before in the white hole. More power, appears earlier. We saw notes in the Hanji lab that specifically said, could we do it 22 minutes? This is how they did it. Except, whether they meant for the sun to explode is questionable. Poke just sent a warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin could be connected with Giant's Deep, where Casanova is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, where Phlox is sculpting the memories. Yeah, Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Those we've seen. It was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. And hypothesis: the cores could have been forged faster if Casanova interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is that we are all connected through the Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Our friends on Giant's Deep tested the orbital probe cannon today. MacLeod tells me the cannon is doing well, and that Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Avens can. But then if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps you should check in with orbital probe cannon crew. Would it be helpful to remind Avens that Mallow, his love, will be the one of the Nobai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? Phlox and Daz finished the memory statues today. They are truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the... I see. I see. Okay, so I wasn't a million miles off, I think. And this finally explains why things are happening both long ago and simultaneously. However long ago it was, the Nomai did this experiment.
Yeah.
The Nomai did the experiment. It was either going to succeed or fail. It did fail, and as a result of that, the memory statues activated, meaning that basically for the last however many thousand years, however long it's been since the Nomai died, the universe has been reliving the 20 minutes over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So that's why it's simultaneously now and long ago. Why the Nomai technology is firing the moment you wake up, but why they're still long dead. I think, anyway. Pi and Idea have worked hard on the sun station. At last is complete. If everything goes as planned, this structure will prompt the sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power. to the Ash Twin project requires. Fine, so they did intentionally blow up the sun to provide...
I'm not a scientist, but that does seem like a recipe for fucking up the entire place.
Well, this wasn't their home, they were just visiting. Bear in mind, they were just passing through. I'm impressed by their...
Yeah, but like, it's not great.
Well, they're mad scientists, it's fine.
Yeah, okay.
I'm impressed by mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task in more ways than one. Alright, and we're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. This is what will happen. The sun station will receive the order to fire at the sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes, which is why it fires when we look up in the sky at the beginning. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the sun station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. So, which will be the point at the end of the cycle. 20 minutes after these orders are received, sun station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data back in time. So they've created a loop. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. How? These words are difficult to write. The sun station did not work. Yes, it did. The sun exploded. However, this is the closest we've ever been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. Suppose we redesign the sun station. To generate power of that magnitude, supernova is still our only viable option. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. This is easier expressed than accomplished. If you can wait for the sun to explode on its natural time, if you prefer idea, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. Okay, or it didn't work, and it just happens to be that the project they set up happens to be happening right now, but I swear some of our friends when we've run into them have specifically said this is happening too fast. Because the sun is literally yellow when we start looking at it, and then it goes to red by the end. Stars don't change colour that fast. We're halting our research into creating a supernova for the moment. A comet has newly arrived in the solar system. We're anxious to explore it. Okay, so the interloper, together with its slightly terrifying massive energy. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new. We're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. And what it actually contained was a big terrifying amount of, really scary data. Okay, well, we know what we need to do. Grab ball in order to put ball into thing. Put ball into thing. Get up there, you. Get up top. That's right. Okay, removing that. No, get back up there. Get back up there, you. There we go. Removing the core will disable Ash Twin project. You are about to access the core while the Ash Twin project is active. Okay, that's good. Artificial gravity control. Oh, okay. Turn that off. Gravity is now falling from 0.4 to 0, meaning, cocking how. Right, okay, that's good. I want gravity to fall, though. Before we do that, Claire, I didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
Ow, get down there. Get back up. Get gravity. Okay, we'll turn. Fudge. Gravity. Turn gravity back on. There we go. Gravity.
Okay, what are we gonna do now with the gravity?
Giant Steep Projection Stone, Timber Half. Okay, well, I saw that we opened something up there, so I can go and grab that in a second. But first, I want to see what's going on here. This is, okay, Timber Half Projection Stone. I've installed the mass inside the Ash Twin project flocks. They look beautiful, though I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's come to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll need to activate once the project succeeds as a safety measure. However, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will. Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues and their mass will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it will be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. And thought of that, what a profoundly horrific fate that would be. Oh, I think whatever that is, I'm about to do that. So that's good. Right, you get down on the ground. Next one, Timber Half, our home, where the mines are. So, more information. My gratitude for the latest shipment. This all should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for the final check? If my work is complete, I'd be delighted to help. Would be grateful if you would. More eyes, the better. Okay. Once we finish the shell that seals off the core, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Raimi and I will be checking the interior, then the exterior for cracks. Final safety check. Alright, so that was the physical engineering side of it. Down you go. Brittle Hollow, the source of the black hole stuff. Presumably, because, you know, it's over a black hole. Advanced warp core is ready to be installed at the heart of Ash Twin. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone in Ash Twin is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. And no, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? Core's durability can still be improved. I need more time. Don't worry, love. Poke's only nervous. Core is extraordinary. Design work is beautifully clever. Ignore her, Varro. The core is finished. If my sister tells you otherwise, she'll be finished as well. Okay, so the core from Brittle Hollow, because they were literally over a black hole. And one final one, which was... I've exciting news. The Ash Twin project is almost prepared to receive probe data from the orbital probe cannon. Raimi is adding some finishing touches here. Should we finish soon? Are you in the orbital probe cannon well? And we are. Probe tracking module is ready to record each launcher's flight trajectory. Will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. Once the probe determines the location of the eye of the universe, I'll send an alert directly to you and Raimi. On the other appendage, I'm now worried about this cannon's structural integrity, the crew's moral integrity. So, the only way they could power the device was supernova, but supernova destroys the system. So the only way to make that, to square that circle, is to send the data back in time. So they can have it before the universe explodes. But they couldn't actually make the star go supernova, or at least they couldn't yet. But something causes its acceleration. It's clearly been accelerated. So, okay, interesting. Right, you, excuse me, excuse me, up, please. Get up there. Get up there. There you go. Right, lights off. Okay. Artificial gravity, deactivate. Okay, so now we've got... This is what we need.
How so?
This is what's making the loop happen.
Is it?
Yeah. This is powering the Ash Twin project. Though there's more up here that I might want to read. Is there anything up there? Blimey, that's got a bit overexcited there. Or is that just a bit of decoration? I think that's actually just a bit of... That's just a bit of decoration. I love the decoration. This is just... This is it. This is what's making the time loop happen. The warp core. Turn this off, no more time loop. But I don't know whether that also stops the sun exploding.
Well, let's test it out.
Well, this is a bit dangerous, because if I've just deactivated the time loop, then if I die, I die. But...
Well, maybe just don't fling yourself into the sun this one time.
Yeah, but what if the universe explodes in like 8 minutes? And people say once it was activated, it was a permanent activation.
The warping, yes.
Oh, it looks it's a permanent way. You can go back anytime you want. It looks like you still need to be waiting for the right time to go. Okay, so I can't see the sun right now because it's not. I'm gonna be honest. The sun still looks not hot. The sun is not looking hot. I mean, I was hoping for happy sun, like, you know, bright yellow sun. Like, oh, thank you, you have freed me from my suffering.
You have 8 minutes before the world ends.
Probably, maybe less than that.
Do you wanna keep being a smartass for 8 minutes, or do you wanna try and figure it out?
Okay, what I'm holding is the single most powerful power source in the galaxy, or system, or whatever. This was a special, super awesome mega warp core. So I'm just going to leave it here, because I don't really need it for... Okay, fine, we'll pick it up again. If I was to... So powerful, in fact, that all they could do in the high energy lab was make something come out like a second, visibly, before you sent it. You plug this in, that turns into 22 minutes.
Right.
So the amount of power is really, really, really damn high.
Yeah.
That's definitely true. logically, therefore, we need to plug this into something that needs power. The thing that they were actually doing, the whole point of the project is they want to find the Eye of the Universe. The woman on the wandering moon that we ran into, she was talking about it.
Yes.
That was their whole thing. They wanted to find the Eye of the Universe. And we have the coordinates for the Eye of the Universe. Because we found them previously. So, speculation. I take this and I plug it into my ship. Where's my ship, by the way? It's over... Oh, cocking hell, it's over here. I take... Because I've got a core in my ship right now.
Okay.
I take this... And I plug it in to...
Can you?
No.
Okay.
I was thinking, take that out, put this in its place, my ship now becomes good enough to travel to the Eye of the Universe, because I've got the coordinates. You put this in here, you put the coordinates in there, you go. Logically, this gets put into a big ship. Now... They have ships dotted about because we've run into their ships. They've crashed ships. There's a crash ship on Brittle Hollow. There's a crash ship on... Claire's gesturing at me. Yes.
Is this the power core, or was the sun supposed to be the power core? Because they were looking for a supernova for a reason.
This is the thing that I think turns the sun into the time loop. The sun's still going to explode. It's going to provide a huge amount of power. It just won't do anything now.
No, I don't think that's correct.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to do the ship. I'm going to the ship log here, because now we might be able to get some more information here. So the Ash Twin project. Okay.
The warp core isn't a battery. It's the sun that gives you the energy.
Okay, hang on. We've got some information here. There is an advanced warp core inside the protective casing at the center of the planet. Removing the core disables the Ash Twin project. The sun station did not work, though the Ash Twin project was theoretically sound. The Nomai were unable to power it. So they needed to use the energy from a supernova triggered by the sun station to send probe data from the orbital probe cannon 22 minutes into the past. Okay, but we do know that an integral part of the process was the high energy lab, because that's what causes the time thing. Because the high energy lab, we saw it. You plugged a dark warp core in one side and a light warp core the other, and then you fired the thing through, and then it came through a second earlier.
Isn't the Ash Twin project what makes it go 22 minutes back, though?
Yes, but this is the Ash Twin project. This core is the centre of it. Without this, there's no time travel, because the whole point of time travel is you put a light core and a dark core next to each other, and that's what this thing is. It's a really good dark core and a really good light core held next to each other. This is the
time machine. It's not the engine of the time. It's not the fuel of the time machine. Do you understand?
True. So but it would still let me. So what do I do with it then? It's Nomai technology, so logically you'd want to plug it into something Nomai-ish. Now, there is the Nomai ship outside Giant's Deep, but I don't remember seeing anywhere where I could plug it in over there. Other Nomai technology we've seen includes the ships. They're ships that have, like, crashed.
Okay, the high energy lab is a lab. It's to test things.
Yes, it proved the theory. It proved the theory, yes.
But it's not where we have to go in the end.
No, absolutely not. Yes. I didn't think it was. No. Okay. No, I was thinking this is the best time machine going. This is a really good time machine if you can shove enough energy into it. So yeah, I don't need this to make it to the... Well, unless it's... I need to find, presumably, Nomai technology. I need to find Nomai technology to make it work. And I suspect the universe is about to go bang by... Yeah, I think the universe is about to go bang. If I just hold this out in front of me, am I still fine? Because I've still got the time machine. Here comes the supernova, by the way.
Hey, I don't think you'll be fine.
I did admit the sun just exploded and I don't actually have... Yeah, I'm dead now.
Yeah. You were so very, very, very close. Apparently, that's what they're telling me.
I've seen the credits before. I also blew up the universe in the high energy lab. I don't believe that's actually game over. I'm assuming everything's still fine. I can just resume as it was, and I still have all that information. Because I also blew up the entire universe. I blew up the universe previously. Alright, because I accidentally broke causality. Alright, if I can break causality, then this is fun. I'm assuming all the information is still in the ship. So actually that's just a conventional death with a bit of a fancy thing going on. And yeah, it's still there. The information is still there. The information is still there. So...
anyway,
yeah.
Shout out to Chip, who gave us $10 and says, thank you both for all the content over the years. My girlfriend and I watch your videos over dinner regularly, and if we are apart, we watch the videos separately and then talk about it afterwards.
Oh,
happy holidays. That's so sweet.
I approve of this. I approve of this greatly.
That is what we do with Jenny Nicholson videos.
Yeah,
except we don't watch it separately because that is just not allowed.
Yeah.
Anyway, and shout out to Jared, who gave us $5 Australian and says, I actually managed to make a stream live. Just wanted to give my support and send the obligatory take a break over Christmas message.
I will take at least one day off. Oh, Claire, I've just had an idea.
Yeah, okay, just got one more.
Okay.
Shout out to Alex, who gave us $10 and says, I'm not going to be able to finish this stream with you. Hope you're still here to hear this one. But this is my possibly favourite game of all time. Have fun unraveling the secrets of the universe. And they also were pretty good at giving, well, they gave a lot of info during, you know, some of it was more spoilery than others. But thank you for trying to help, and thank you for trying to give the hints in a non-spoilery way.
Okay, so. I need to... When I get the core, it has to go somewhere. Oh, clearly... Okay, the end game is clearly get the core and get it to somewhere else.
Okay, so question though.
Yes.
If every time that the sun explodes and you die, you just go back in time.
Yeah.
Why are you this time dead and not going back in time? What breaks that loop?
I took the time wibbling white and black special advanced warp core out of the Ash Twin project.
Okay.
That is what caused that. But it needs to be taken somewhere else. I'm thinking gravity cannon, because that's Nomai technology which we literally saw. We've had it tutorialized already. You can use that to take a ship that's stuck in a comet and bring it back to... Where did we bring it back to? Was it Ember Twin? I think it was an Ember Twin.
What to?
There's shuttle right at the beginning of this stream. There was a shuttle that was on the comet, and we brought it back, and then we sent it back again. We blasted it out from the gravity cannon, and we sucked it back from the comet to, I think it was Ember Twin. Gravity cannon is Nomai technology used to travel long distances pretty much instantaneously. Logically, if you were to plug super awesome powerful time machine into it, then wibbly wibbly wobbly wobbly timey wimey, I get where I'm going. I tap in some coordinates, I plug in the core, I go there. But there's multiple gravity cannons around, so I don't know which one it would be, and I haven't seen anywhere to plug it in. Alternatively, because I'm literally what I'm doing now. Yes.
What's the thing you've been trying to avoid doing since?
Look, I'm going over all of the things I haven't been to because I'm using this thing, like they've said. I'm using this thing.
There's one thing you've been specifically, openly avoiding to do since the beginning of the stream because it's scary.
You're right, the lunar ruins.
Yeah. The
lunar ruins. I have to go back to the completely safe lunar ruins.
Okay, John, come on.
Yes. There is absolutely... yeah, the one thing I haven't followed up yet is not the Southern Observatory. Why isn't it even here? I don't even know where it is on this thing. But yeah, there's another signal we haven't followed in Dark Bramble just yet. We haven't really properly explored Dark Bramble yet. There's the frozen jellyfish. There's the camp, Dark Bramble, seeds, lunar cloud. I'm actually surprised it hasn't flagged it with more of a kind of, a great big thing. There's the orbital probe cannon. We've been to those. There's the probe tracking module. There's the coordinates for the eye of the universe. Sorry, the egg of the universe. Yeah. So, logically...
Okay, Thomas Richter, that is a spoiler. It's very interesting, but that is a spoiler.
Yeah.
Like, straight up. And just because you give it as a super chat doesn't
mean Claire's reading it out. There's there's
this is very interesting though.
Okay, I'm speculating here. There's a couple of places I haven't explored fully yet. One is actually weirdly the moon. The Atl Rock I've not explored particularly thoroughly. That is true. But I doubt anything too important's there because it's like, the first baby's place you might visit. And Dark Bramble. These are the two locations I haven't properly explored yet. So I need to go and potentially check out both of them. But we're coming up, it's 10 o'clock. And Claire's very tired.
I'm so sorry. We just haven't been sleeping very well
because it's cold. It's been really cold, but now we've got radiators. It's great.
Well, also we've had people working on our heater since
Yeah, we've been forced up early.
People o'clock, to be honest.
And I was up 5:30 a.m. one day early this week when you weren't. That was just me.
Yeah, no, but I woke up still, and then Tabby woke me up the other night because normally Tabby doesn't try to sleep. Tabby normally sleeps on the bed when we're not sleeping in the bed, but she likes, Well,
she likes just finding her own spot to curl up in the living room. She doesn't really like being...
She doesn't like being in the bed because the bed, if we're sleeping in the bed, then that moves.
Yeah.
But the other night, because it was cold, I think she wanted to come on the bed because she knows there's a heat blanket on there.
Yes.
And I moved a little bit and she got really spooked, but that also woke me up at 4:30 in the morning, poor thing. So...
Dear, oh dear.
Anyway, this is why now she has her own heated little pad.
Yeah.
That we need to tempt her to go to, but also it's her dinner time.
So I think what we're going to do is we're going to wrap this up, and we will do one more live stream, which I think we should actually wrap this up, where I might go, I might nip back down, I might nip over to the Atl Rock and see what we can find there, because there are definitely some lunar ruins we haven't seen yet.
Okay, I'm gonna give you
lunar ruins.
I'm gonna give you one hint off of Thomas Richter's super chat. I'm not gonna read it because it's a straight up spoiler.
Acceptable,
what I'm gonna say is there might be places that as part of the thinking that the Nomai did, there might be places in this universe that could withstand some things that other places don't.
I mean, what we've heard repeatedly, the most secure location going is inside the Ash Twin project, because they were like, hey, this amazing ore that might even be supernova resistant.
Yes.
Inside there. That seemed to be, and also that's where all these memory masks were, and talk of knowledge being sent back in time. It's a repository of knowledge being sent over and over and over again. I mean, I guess in theory, if you unplugged it but didn't leave, if you were just stood in there, you might survive the sun, but then I don't know what you do after that point, because everything else is already dead. I'm guessing if that is a thing, it's a non-conventional game over, one assumes.
You could try it.
Yeah, but it would also take 20 minutes.
Okay, well, not now.
Claire does. Okay, yeah, Claire's just volunteered for another 20 minutes of overtime. Hooray for Claire!
You said this would be 2 hours. This is why I always add an extra hour whenever you tell me a live stream time. You lie.
I understand. I was under the impression we were close to the end. That was more than I thought.
Honey, you like games too much to ever
this
do.
This is a really interesting game.
I know.
It's a really interesting game, and
it's very sweet.
I think some people get the wrong idea about it, because I think some people, from what you're saying, get a bit frustrated that I don't get it right away. But the Outer Wilds wouldn't be the Outer Wilds if it was so easy you just got it straight away.
It's just not linear.
The whole point of the game.
You don't get it exactly in the same way.
Exactly. The whole point of the game is information is scattered all over the place, and there's a huge amount of information, and there's lots of really interesting stuff that isn't actually directly tied to finishing the game. It's not tied. It's just interesting information that makes the world feel big and interesting and alive and full of history and character, and everyone will come across it in a different order, and it is deliberately, by design, obscure, because to understand and interact with the world, you have to understand principles that the game explains to you in a completely non-linear order. I find it odd that some people get frustrated by it, because that's kind of the point of the whole game. You can't...
I mean, yeah, Matthew gave us £2, and thank you so much. We really appreciate donations, but you can't just straight up say, John, next time do this.
Yeah.
Because you know it'll show something really interesting. Like, that's just not... You know, that's kind of what happened throughout the XCOM run, right?
Yeah, that's why the XCOM series was not the best series in the end. Yeah, absolutely.
People got really frustrated that the XCOM series was too easy for us, but that's because people kept saying, like, do more of this, do more of that. And what makes this
game wonderful is that you just wander around and you spitball theories, and your understanding and knowledge of the universe evolves and changes over time. Discovery is the reward, as someone just said. That's absolutely true. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap up here. Next time we'll wrap up. I'll go and explore the Attle Rock, because there's definitely some stuff there I'd never bothered going to see. And of course we need to go to Dark Bramble and track down some signals. The Interloper, I think we've fully seen that. I think we're fully done with the Wandering Moon and Giant's Deep. There might be something in one of the other volcanoes on Hollow's Lands I haven't seen. Brittle Hollow, I'll admit, I've not explored that thoroughly. There might be some more stuff there I haven't seen, because now I understand, apparently that's where the Black Hole Forge is. I never actually went and found the Black Hole Forge. Whether I need to or not is another question, but I don't think I did. Timber Half, I think I've explored thoroughly, but I think I missed some stuff in the mines, because that was like the first place I went before I understood the game properly. So there might be some information there I've missed.
There's a lot of people in the chat being very sweet saying they loved XCOM, and I mean, we enjoyed it too. There was just a lot of people complaining that we did everything like too easily in that. The
problem is the series started off with a bunch of people saying, "Oh God, John, you don't understand certain advanced things that we understand having played it 60 hours. Do this, do that, do the other." To which I sputtered, "Brilliant! Thank you for the advice. I'm going to do this, do that, do the other." To which immediately the same people start going, "Oh, now John..." Oh, maybe it was different people, I can't remember. Immediately started saying, "Oh God, now John's just min-maxing and it's so easy and it's not interesting." It's like, okay, fine, whatever, well done. So, you know, it was a frustrating series in some ways. I found it a bit of a frustrating series by the end, which is, you know, why...
you were just mad because I got all the magic powers.
And you got all the magic powers. And in the end, I wasn't in a rush to do XCOM 2 because I was worried the same thing would happen. Like, for me, it wasn't the most fun series to put together, because people were like that in the comments. It wasn't really, by the end of it, it wasn't the most enjoyable series for me. I've made series I enjoyed more, because it was the most aggressive backseat gaming we've ever had. Mm-hmm. It was by far the most aggressive backseat gaming. Because, like, you know, in things like Crusader Kings 2 or whatever, when I was learning that, people were very much happy to just kind of go along with it, because it's all about the story and the roleplay. But XCOM was the one series that didn't really happen. It was a frustrating series to put together in a way.
In any case, shout out to Joseph, who gave us $2 and says, "John, you can speed up time at the campfire." I say do the 20-minute of unpaid overtime for Claire. Let's not.
Let's not, because Claire will be sad.
Well, Tabby also needs food, and we need food.
We need food as well.
We also literally need to tidy up the kitchen before we go to bed.
We do, because the boiler was installed today. The boiler was installed, so we got...
Anyway, shout out to Joseph. I've already said. Sorry, shout out to David, who gave us £2 and says, "John, next time do this. Next stream, finish the Outer Wilds, basically."
Oh no!
Let me focus. Let me focus, please.
Yes.
Okay. Shout out to Captain Carnage, who gave us $5 Canadian.
Best dollars.
Says, "Have a wonderful evening, you two. Happy Christmas. I was wondering if Curious Expedition might show up on a live stream in future."
It'll definitely be an option, because we did recently cover the Rivals. Curious Expedition 2 is entering its alpha. I haven't actually got access to it yet. I need to email those guys. I'm sure, given that I'm literally in the trailer of the first game, they'll give me access. But they didn't contact me directly about it. So I don't know whether they even want coverage yet. We'll see.
Thomas Richter says, "Soon you guys will have passed 20 minutes of ranting.
Damn straight.
And the universe will explode." Fair enough.
Damn straight.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
Oh. So yes, that's...
we're glad to hear so many people really did enjoy the XCOM playthrough.
Yeah.
And maybe it was just like a minority of people shouting about it, both that we sucked at it ahead of time, and then that we min-maxed too much. Maybe that was just a minority. We'll just have to be careful whenever we do XCOM 2 to just like not listen to. But that
no, I think by the end of it, the XCOM series, I think, was kind of it was entirely in the hands of the roleplay element and the fact that you were the one with psychic powers and I thought you were going to go evil and murder us all.
Yeah.
Like, that was what it was about for me, because, yeah, the final few missions were eminently doable. Because, you know, we've been given such clear advice and, you know, literally, like, here is the exact order of the tech tree that you should acknowledge. I don't know whether that means if and when we do XCOM 2, I'm literally just going to not read the comments to avoid that happening again. I don't know. Or maybe I'll get you to read the comments and, like, you just kind of give me the useful but not too useful notes. That could be how that's working.
And shout out to Matthew, who gave us another £5 even, and says, I just want to say sorry. Well, I was trying to hint at what I was trying to hint at was something I think is small but might add a few answers. Wishing you both well. The thing you were trying to hint at, I think a few other people have told me about it before, earlier in the stream, and seemed to hint that it was quite important. So that's why I was just kind of like, oh, come on, that's a big one. But I don't know, because I haven't played the game. And quite frankly, this is very much the kind of game that is not for me.
Yeah.
So it doesn't help, because I can't keep all of that straight in my head at all.
I think I think some people, like, having already played the game and having already teased out all the secrets, now expect other people to just sort of know it, even though they haven't.
But, you know, it's funny, because someone else was saying in the comments earlier, like, I finished this game and I'm learning new stuff from watching this stream, because there's many things.
Yeah, because in theory, I saw it as like a headline at one point, like, you can speedrun this game in 5 minutes. Like, you can just go straight to one point, grab a thing, go to another point, do a thing, and congratulations, you've done the game. If you know how the game works and you know exactly where you need to go, there are no barriers. You can just do it in a few minutes, and that's it. That's all you've done. Which is, that's, you know, which is really interesting. But it does mean, of course, that, like, all sorts of stuff is not strictly... In fact, nothing is strictly needed. It's not like, you know, you must get the light arrows to defeat Ganondorf. Like, you could, if you want to, just run straight to point A. Like, you know, a million monkeys playing a million PC versions of Outer Wilds, one of them would just do it immediately without any comprehension, because she can. So, like, you know, absolutely, like, even...
Yeah, because there are a lot of times in a game where you figure something out, or you actually do something, accidentally do something, where people are like, what? He got that immediately? Like, it's either, oh my god, John is not getting this thing and it's taking him so long and it's so easy, blah, 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 blah. Or, oh my god, I can't believe he accidentally worked out this thing. Yeah. And it's not an accident... It's not accidental luck at one point and being a dummy at another point.
Well, it is. No, I think it is. I think it is, and that's fine. That's fine. That's how the game works. Some because it's so weird and tangential and fluffy. Sometimes some people are gonna really easily get one bit but struggle with another, and another person's it's gonna be the other way around.
But what I meant is that there isn't like one way of doing it where you're fudging some bits, you know, messing up or doing extraordinarily. It's like when people talk about having an accent and they go like, well, I don't have an accent, but you have an accent, and that's bullshit. Everyone has an accent, it's just different ones, right?
I'm not sure this analogy works, but okay.
Well, what I'm saying is that what you think is normal for you, once you've done your playthrough, you don't necessarily think of that as like one type of thing. You think of it as the norm, and everything else looks weird to you.
I think, but yeah, in this case, that might be true for some people. I think the joy of this game for me is that you can approach it in 10 million ways and you come across the information. Like, a problem that sometimes exists in games, I think this is something that, oh, hang on, I've got the right thing for this. Something that the Outer Worlds is guilty of is it's got a very specific story it wants to tell you, but because the game wants to be really open, it leads to a reduplication of information. It means you might come across the exact same information being given to you. Like, if you thoroughly explore and you want to enjoy the game 100%, you will absolutely come across the same information being spoon-fed to you 3 times in a row, being told to you by one character, being written in one note, being on one terminal, and like another character will mention it to you later, because the game wants to make sure that it doesn't matter what approach you take, you still get the exact information it wants to give you. And on several occasions, I often cut this out in editing, or rather, you did. Like, I didn't talk over it, I mean, the second and third time, so you cut it out during editing. Like, so therefore, it wasn't really in the series so much, but it happens a lot in the Outer Worlds, where you'll be given the same information 3 or 4 times in a row if you're really determined to 100% the game, or trying to, just because the game wants to hear that story. And that doesn't happen in the Outer Wilds. It feels a lot more open and organic to me, because all the information is out there and everyone will come across it in different order, depending on the order they come across it, and, you know, whether they come across 2 bits of information concurrently or hours apart, they're more or less likely to make connections, which is the beauty of this game and why I named it my Game of the Year, because it's so damn beautiful and elegant.
Yeah, a shout out, by the way, to Yash, who gave us $5 and says, we're also concerned that John will be frustrated and not play it further. It's his Game of the Year.
It's the Game of the Year. It's being finished. It's a work of cocking art. This is kind of, you know, looking at shuffling in on my top games of all time ever.
Okay, and Yash also says, we are concerned sometimes that wrong conclusions will require more streams to finish it.
How's that a concern?
It's not a concern.
How's that
he just wants to play the game.
How's that a concern? How is that a concern?
Okay, we need to go eat.
We're going to go eat some food. We're going to go eat some food.
Yeah, we need to get the stuff.
We've got some tikka masala, some korma.
Yeah,
we've stored some stuff in the oven, so we need to move some out of the oven so we can actually cook stuff. Actually, we can use the microwave, so it's fine. We've got garlic naans from our new garlic naan delivery service, the garlic naan box that I invented. Dan's not a fan of it, but I just...
boxes.
I just keep sending it. At this point, Dan has received about 700 fluffy garlic naans. He tells me to stop, but we won't stop. Can't stop the garlic naan beat.
Why are you not sending me lots of garlic naan? Do you not love me?
Clearly, garlic naan box would be a hit for you.
Well, yeah, it's got garlic and bread in it.
Let me guess, you want to be an influencer who receives a free garlic naan box to review it and open it on your channel.
Who doesn't want to be an influencer and receive free bread?
Well, anyone with over 5,000 subs on YouTube can be will gladly send free influencer box. Oh no.
Fuck you, John.
I only said that because Claire recently did an unboxing for a Lumicrate, which she really likes, but she paid for it because I think you have to have 5,000 subs to be an influencer.
It's not like, this is, you are like going into, anyway.
I'm going into that backwards, clearly.
You're going into that backwards. It's fine. I just wanted to treat myself and buy a subscription box because I like subscription boxes, but because John hates subscription boxes because he doesn't like fun... He was being all judgy about it. Anyway, if you would like to see me unbox a Lumicrate, where a Star Wars thing comes up that makes me squeal and go like 5 octaves higher than my normal voice, you can go to my channel. If you like books, if you like science fiction and fantasy, you can go to my channel. If you would like to help me not be the butt of John's joke for having under 5,000 subs, you can go to my channel. I'm really close to 5,000 subs.
Mm-hmm.
If you would like me to not pimp my channel on here, then you need to not be a dick about it.
And don't forget to join up to a Lumicrate with the code Claire's a Shell. It's John, a box full of illumination.
Not? Hey, can you not? You're making me look really unprofessional. I'm genuinely crossed about this. I know the woman who makes a Lumicrate.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
Claire loves a Lumicrate. It's a good thing.
It's a nice box.
It's a nice box.
Like, it's actually a really nice UK subscription box run by a really small company. I like them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't go and stir shit with Paradox, okay? Be nice.
Don't be start shit with Paradox. We like Paradox. Paradox are good eggs.
Yes, I know that, but so are a Lumicrate.
Mm-hmm. Oh dear.
Oh my god, the Olive points out if I go to a channel and sub, then I'm robbing John of his only joy. Don't you want to rob John of his only joy, though?
Rob me of my only joy. Do it. Do it.
Yeah, there are a few people saying I would, but I'm already subscribed, which is really sweet. Thank you very much. Anyway, I'm so hungry.
Claire has better thumbnails than me, by the way. Even though she makes the thumbnails for both our channel and hers, I think Claire saves the real good shit for her channel.
Okay, well, first of all, my thumbnails are more like colourful and there's like a coordinated pattern going on.
They're true.
You know, with the colours.
Whoa. We thought it should be more colourful. It's not the one thing I always say to you, Claire, can we make it more vibrant? Vibrant.
But like my thumbnails...
And occasionally can we add more lightning into the background?
Yeah, no, that's fine. My thumbnails legit just have like a wash of colour over them. And also they have my face, so that's why they're nicer, obviously. Yeah. Yes. Well, you know, sometimes you just need to let me do some layer masking, which you're not as fond of as I am, so...
Well, I think my skin's fine without having to put any stuff on it, so it's fine. I think I don't need any of that.
Alright, let's put a picture of your butt in amazing gold meggings.
Gold meggings.
In the next
Damn straight.
thumbnail, and we see how that goes.
You say that would not be a success, just a close-up of my butt in solid gold meggings.
Yeah, obviously.
I think that would be a massive success. Coming up later this week, we've got a really, really interesting indie game. Claire, you know what I'm talking about. You edited that the other day. More Pokemon Shield, a horror game. Not Resident Evil 7, but there is a horror game coming up, and a secret thing I can't talk about. Secret thing I can't talk about.
Is that the secret thing I'm spending my whole Friday on?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, secret thing. Secret thing. Secret thing. Secret thing. So, that'll do. We're just going to eat some food now, and Tabby needs to also be given some food, otherwise Tab will come and eat us. I'm surprised she doesn't come to say hello. I was hoping she'd come and meow. It's cute when she meows at the end of the stream.
Okay, you can't starve the cat past her dinner time.
We're just going to keep talking till Tabby gets so hungry she comes and pitifully...
I'm going to go feed
Claire's going. Claire's going.
I'm going to go feed my union rep, okay?
Claire's...
You can take it up with her if you have a problem.
Excellent. Thank you all so very much for coming along. Thank you very much to the Super Chat donators. Thank you very much to the patrons. Thank you very much to Claire, who puts up with my bullshit on a daily basis. Oh, Claire, I just want to share this, just so you understand the level of bullshit. Claire, would you like to tell the people what happened when I helped you stock the shelves again in the kitchen earlier? When I was helping you...
So many puns! He thought he was helping! It was so annoying. But it's good, because it's just been a difficult few days, and you know, when he's being a little shit, and he's doing a lot of annoying puns, and like trying to distract
basically
me from
every single food item I was putting back into the kitchen one by one, trying to come up with a pun for them. Every single one. Claire was just yelling at me to stop, but I wouldn't stop.
But I'm just glad to see you, like, actually being, you know, a little shit, because that's your natural, you know, kind of form, and that tells me that you're doing fun and you're not, you know, like, really bothered by, like, being cold anymore, which is nice. Because it was a few days. I mean, we were lucky. It was only a few days.
Yeah.
Like, I had people messaging me on my Twitter going, like, ooh, I had my heat go down, like, the entirety of December one time in Canada, and I was just like, oh my god. So, it was fine. It was only a few days, but we were quite, like...
Oh, my favourite... Okay, I was trying to play this one. Okay, okay, Claire. Prepare a straw poll.
Oh my god.
Straw poll.
What do you...
Okay,
what?
so, the straw poll is just amazing question mark.
Uh-huh.
The options being yes or no.
Okay.
Okay. Amazing question mark, yes or no. Okay?
Yeah.
Just spam the chat. I just want my favourite one, which is this is the one that basically made Claire almost resort to physical violence against me. Which is upon picking up the Dijon mustard, because we were checking whether it was in date or not. My immediate response on looking at it was hey Claire, so did Claire check the date of this one, or did John? Or Dijon.
Fuck, John.
That was the point where Claire started hitting me with a rolling pin.
That is not true. Oh my god.
I'm gonna say yes.
No, we do not.
I'm
gonna say no and stop telling me.
Yes! Amazing. 78%. Close the poll. That was amazing. Officially amazing.
Shout out
Officially
to Thomas
amazing.
Fisher, who gave us 2 Brazilian reais and says Supernova.
Nova! And on that, just a reminder, Wednesday streams are just Wednesday streams. There are no... This is not the video. This is just going to remain up now. There is no other video. This is just it. It's an attempt to, 1, catch up on some of the games of the year I've not had a chance to finish, and 2, make slightly less videos so I'm less stressed and don't burn out. I'm glad
Yeah, Nathaniel, I would have guessed you would have said yes to that one, to be honest. I would have guessed that, mate.
It's holding it over 70% amazing, Claire. It's holding it over 70% amazing. The people have taste. The people have spoken. Dijon means Dijon. And on that, it is time for the live stream exit or live strexit.
Come on,
it's
don't do that.
it's
Don't-
time.
no,
It's
no,
time.
no.
Good night, everybody. Good. It's marvelous. It's marvelous. Thank you to all for coming along. Loads of videos coming. It's really exciting shit. All right. Ow! Clenched hit me. It's really exciting stuff.
Not
And
with
of course-
the rolling
And the
pin,
only one question remains. Did John have the wait, no, fuck. Fuck! Oh, fuck, I
fucked it up.
completely fucked it. Good night, everybody!
Good night.